I just recently found out that we are the drama, like we were the drama, because to me, it seemed as if all they cared about was the views. They didn't really care about the mental health or the people on the show. So then I was like, you know what? Yeah. I don't need them.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is our editorial.
Yes.
Or the battery was wait, I drink we know. Yeah, my bet.Africa.
My bet.Africa.
On the tie, you want to say UEFA Champions League grand finale, no, Basso.
Weekend, yeah.
Yes. You know, or so yeah, sharp now, show also no. Now, everyone wants to say one single game. Your bet builder. Yeah, no, the only platform as it stands now. Your bet builder live. Game name also now. What's that to me? Share multiple 10 selection on one game.
Over anything.
Say be a match in a course on now. Which make us say, oh, let's go. Free PSG ho.
Yes.
Next corner.
Yes.
And so free Inter Milan ho. Say the be also no be bet builder no one game the amount 10 selections.
Okay.
The amount to meet selected 10 events in one game.
Okay.
Into wait to try corner, foul,
true ball.
True. Be able to make let's go. Wow, 10.
Yeah.
Wait to make anyway, exclusives as I account, you know, call online CCA, my bet.Africa, or see when you car, would you swear?
You bet here.
In a more professional way. Made us who I want him say against supporters union, your motto say Ebegua, Engu. Is your motto say Ebegua, Engu.
Okay.
Quite be a befaswa, year Inter Milan, Ebelusuno.
I know how
and I'm happy to say PSG winning na Mbappe. Say free horse and probably winning Champions League or Madrid.
And more we know.
Okay. And almost say we near said about Dembele versus J Ballon d'Or. Na assassin more. What you say? Barca need a Real Madrid form ball my home hua. And to a mobile former made the hua me home.
Mati. You.
Sanity. More professional way.
You're professional way. More personal killer way.
And what's your personal? Aqua blue mineral water.
Aqua blue.
Yes. Absorb phones you.
Okay.
Gege style.
Sabe pepe.
Gege style.
Sabe pepe.
Gege style.
Aqua blue.
We're feeling a more professional. And I'm person share one big company. From Nishman. Nishman. Be chairman. A package we the farm sister Doreen have you so no be chairman. Na me be so no Jack Nkofo no ye adwuma we.
Hey condom.
Enya what's it there? I'm buy me be so no. Next one was a Ghanaian product.
Okay.
So was a Ghana flag.
Yep.
A bosso. Na a men to take for mema. To take utrinwi wa body say. What's it say no fashion akọ yeah, trini abodi say, especially a abodi say. And yeah, especially for abodi say. But a total men care. It will be so a Nishman or one deodorant, a shame, or one cologne after shave. What you say, what shave what abodi say, we know the spray mu come. Oh, nice. Oh, now the spray mu. And so what abodi say, and I so per se, what abodi say fua, or more Nishman or drops or what you say, beer growth serum,
cash,
2 beers so now the Caribbean day, as so about the same. Now, would you so muna, you see, with the Jaqua, Yenjaoqua, no, a salmon, the Udi be him, what you say, Davy, a one do. One more do you be you about you? Okay, it would go my rubble serum in firm now. They are firm. How do we know? Allah, oh, Trimia, midi. Unfortunately, but it's me the
Nishman, wow, said the waiting you know. I know about you saying, wow, already a good idea.
Now, Trimmy said I could wait to me. Your beard and mustache, special. Okay, and also a lotion and also so.
May he be myself.
We hair styling. We the better may in match it. Let me say, hair no dear. But okay. And our special scrub, we for all skin types, and
that's what's up.
When Nimute, so you dent cells in everywhere. We know such a t-shirt class. Was on tea. I'm
packaging effort.
I know it. It's a special gift. Say we are them be or brabo poppy. person chobi be me bia de na ni gye ho a misra wa ye Nishman na twetwe twa hene bagisuo because Nishman said your must say so no in a more professional way. Big ups to Nishman. Baby, I'm Obia. I've not met anybody in there, but I just felt that it was a kind gesture, 100%. And I just have to put them on for 100%, this. And 100%. Once it's a Ghanaian business, I have to put it, definitely put it out there. Let people know about it. Out there. So, I don't know how to even get to them, but if you see the product anywhere, Michelle, just cop one.
No, package package in the whole box and
and deodorant in the product. What the young ones Bema we do West Town and more professional.
But who are you doing lubricant?
And your lubricant.
I know that the only go Hey, Nishman, oh my guy. All right. Moving forward. Now who's a season 2 of Rants and Bands, you know. This time the host is not changing. I think now they put on the Paradise ex-girlfriend Adjoti and one beautiful lady on the podcast. And to me, initially I was thinking, say, every season, you know, they will actually change the host and maintain. That's what I thought. But I think we saw a video.
I think Every Other is still on.
So I was thinking, say, she's the main face because even the first one there, I didn't know the 2 other girls, but I knew Every Other. But through the podcast, I got to know, say, other girls in the DNA, that is Gisela and the Princess, right? Yeah. Now
I'm a Bellan.
I said, no, I'm on the shadow.
I'm a bet. No, but she's lovely. Like, or a bubbly. Bubbly. Bubbly as in.
Okay. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Lively, like.
Yeah, or lively.
I get what you mean.
I like her energy. For some weird reason, I just like her energy. I can feel her
That's how it starts always.
No, it's not.
When you're about to fall in love.
Nothing. No. I just like her energy. That's it.
No, I mean, moving on. Second season, who said Adjoti, one lady boy. So now I think Gisela and the Princess has a new podcast, but I don't know if it's the Princess or invited back on the bar. So, but they decided to talk about the behind the scenes. New man, ACC war, Rants and Bands. So that's why we are not seeing them on the new podcast.
Yeah.
And she made some couple of revelations, and I said, "Nyoma na koswa or nompe." She felt like the management wasn't thinking about her feelings and her mental health. Rather, they were more focused on how they were going to get the views on the channel, and I said how they were going to get eyeballs to the podcast, and I said get the people talking about the podcast because of Mickey scenarios maybe saying maybe no Kasem Kwegu. Princess and Asumen, she didn't want people to hear it, but cameraman is zooming, trying to capture what the name now. All Bache Adako, you know, sets one time we also they put it in there's like most of the uncomfortable things that she didn't want it to be out there like that. No, it was out there like that. It's like I don't suggestion they don't really take it. It's always based on agenda on something to get the people talking. I don't know if you've seen the video.
I have. I have, but for the purposes of this conversation, I want viewers to also watch it. That trailer, no. I want people to watch it, and then I'll start with my piece on it. But
yes, sir.
Why did you leave the podcast you were on?
Why did you leave the podcast you were on?
I've asked you. I'll answer when you're done answering. I'll answer.
It was just too much drama. Besides, I just recently found out that we are the drama. Like, we were the drama. How? Oh, the first episode. They said the new season is drama free, blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
So, like, there was just too much drama. I wasn't feeling protected by the producers. And I always felt like they put me on the... Is it on the line? Is that the phrase? They always put me out there to be, you know, pounced on by predators.
Like you felt set up.
Exactly. I felt like I was set up a lot. And there were a few times where I tried to control certain situations and they wouldn't really allow me because to me, it seemed as if all they cared about was the views. They didn't really care about the mental health or the people on the show. So then I was like, you know what? I don't need them.
There was a video that came... Well, they usually say it's a mistake. That's what they say. But then there was a video that I saw recently from the current host of the show, and one of the guests' breast was showing, and then the host was pointing at the cameraman that he should alert her.
I saw that,
he should alert her, and then they still left that part in the video.
There was this episode where we spoke about Galamsey or the protest, and I had so many people coming at me telling me that I was scratching my leg because I'm a human being. I'll itch.
Yeah.
And they zoomed into that bit, and there was also another time where we were literally gossiping about somebody on set, and you were asking me who I was talking about, and I whispered the person's name.
Yeah, and they zoomed
into my mouth to literally show who I was talking about. One thing that really got to me was, you have to promote your show and all of that. I don't know if you believe in the personalities or the people you are putting on the show. That's one thing, but to pay bloggers who intentionally insult them for them to trend is another thing. After we found out that, I just felt very, very out of place. Like I felt like these people, they don't really care about me, because how do you lie to your people and say that, oh no, we are not paying this, especially when I draw your attention to it that this person keeps attacking one particular host, like co-host, one particular co-host, and this person keeps insulting her, calling her all sorts of names, and you people claim, Giselle, I don't even know what you're talking about. We don't have anybody like that. We are not paying anybody like that to promote their podcast. And then we later come to find out that this same person comes to announce we leaving the podcast, and it didn't make sense because who else would tell them? Also, how does this person always have the first what's it called,
the trailers before we even have it?
It didn't make any sense. So it felt like they were just always just leaving us, just throwing us out to the wolves, like leaving us in the middle of the desert without water, and it just didn't feel fair. And I felt like if I'm going to work with you and you're not thinking about me, I don't see why I should be there.
Yeah.
Striker. Normal. Say Sanima will be see, especially if it's if they are running the port and you're a third party to the port. As in, you're a supplier. You're supplying your service as content creator and as a presenter. Definitely, the ultimate person who calls, or the big person who calls the shot, would definitely be the owner of the podcast.
Yep.
Until sa only channel no ewo asubi bi do almost say once this guy she metua presenter ka, yetua cameraman ka, yetua sound, yetua Obia ka no, we also need to rake in the money through the views. So as to how we will do it, or as to how they will do it, it is their way of handling it. What's I say?
Okay.
So me sided with the ladies. In fact, may bias towards them because I'm more exciting to watch. I watch them.
Okay.
I will not lie. I'll not sit here and lie. I watch them. I'm more exciting to watch.
Yep.
Now, the downside of Adini I say, it took so long for them to realize this. Because they should have seen it in the initial stages.
How?
Okay. In the sense, when the podcast started, it was virtually around Obia, like the myth around Obia, and I said the rumors surrounding Obia.
Yeah.
You should have seen that it was content based on you as a personality, like they want to milk from what you are saying. In that case, and I will not use certain words, if you want to own it, it should be you and your it should be you, your podcast, and you getting revenue because it's your story. Go and check the views on their first one and almost story. It's crazy. Because
it's
crazy because I'm for questions about them and they wanted answers. What you say? Producers will always be producers. They are looking for ways to get more views. So if I was say BB in a trailer, that is why most of the time, most of Ghana no.
No, but does it make you right though?
Say me so Obia jina biane how a year man with perspective.
Okay.
If you ask the producer of the show, the producer will tell you that I have my objective is to get views.
So come clean in the first time we speak then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's make us say the ladies should have realized. Maybe the only downside is say a chair answer no move, but I mean too much man, because back constantly they were being, even if they had a celebrity on the show, not conversation, no, it meet any free celebrity, no, not asabe your more personal, our more personal life, no be umasabe mu, a chair do. Me de busa me make us a chair do. It took it took so long for them to leave the set. If they felt uncomfortable with that, some would not, because I feel Giselle, like she said on the in the pod, say on only filter. What do I say?
Filter in phone.
And you filter in.
No, bet me I can do it.
So at what point, my issue is, at what point did it feel uncomfortable?
Probably they felt it, but
if you know, say you don't have a filter,
Mm.
then certain places like this where you don't have creative control over the content, you shouldn't be on, because you might say something in the heat of the moment, regret it, and you want to take it out, but the producers will not allow you to do that. So if you do not have control over the production, you have no business being.
But you can't take them on.
The thing is, you can definitely say, only also when you feel say it's not good, you want to take it off. Because there was one part of the thing that can I say, she Amma Bellan was like, on only bufu you cry for Gisela, because the lady requested to see one episode before it got out, and they did not allow her to see it.
Yeah.
What did I say? Meaning she
felt
uncomfortable with one episode or two. There was one that Princess in they did not. So if you do not have power on the production, say, I want to see it before it gets out, because at the end of the day, it's my image, it is my brand, and it's whatever I've worked so hard for. Say, and yes, you don't have. I was saying first instance, second, no. First one, no, because you want views. I want to protect myself. So if I feel you are not protecting me, I have no business being there. You get it?
Yeah.
Exactly. So me who say chairman, too much. Also, you also need to understand that once you're also being paid, and I think they should have also put the amount of money that they were earning at the on the front line for us to also know.
But it doesn't still justify nothing, because in as much as you are getting paid or whatever the situation is, we discussed it. You are paying me 1 CD, Mate. Now this come out and I don't want this type of thing to be in. Then you go ahead and put it out there because you think that you will put action. That's how it's supposed to be.
That is where you also don't get it.
How?
Because producer and as the owner of the channel and also na or find spreadsheet say, hey, where Jimmy say dollars, where Jimmy say because you know they put in also a marketing budget.
100%, I know.
They had a marketing budget for podcasts. They were paying people to insult the ladies.
Okay.
They were paying people to throw the ladies. Said
yes, I get it.
What you say?
Yes.
So of training spreadsheets, who says I was also quite be up.
I know a hundred wrong. Remember say you can't say
I am not here to justify who
is
right or
but
who is wrong.
Just as normal human beings, as just being a decent human being. Okay, say I don't mind anything I'm going to do to gain what I can. That is even wrong from the onset.
Would I do that? Would I do that if I have somebody on my podcast?
No. So that's why we have to. Yeah.
But an individual.
I get it too.
You know that we've recorded podcasts with certain people. I say, we should take it off.
Of course.
I'll do that.
Of course.
Even if it's out, even if I hear a call out already, I'll go back to the YouTube back end and take that part off.
Why would you do that?
I do that because a minimum principle. A minimum principle.
No, and it makes you just a decent human being.
Exactly.
You don't have to stumble on another man to stand tall.
Exactly.
That is so wrong.
But the thing is, if you walk around on this planet called Earth thinking everybody should be like you, you're wrong.
100%. I'm not saying anybody should be like somebody, but sometimes sending of Ufediania, all fan show assuming so because say mean to be did so be and to what to do the best show unique one. That's not how it works. Sometimes it's just
I accept what you are saying.
Yeah. So when you're dealing with people like this, what your mother they have an image to protect. You have your money to make. We get it. Simple. But say me no for ababe gu on them. Now also say my boka dollars it no for na am de ba beto on them na me nya me dollars back. Does it make you right? And I say sana wotie. That makes you a dirty person then.
Good. ɛno yɛ wo sɛdeɛ wo hu no
nkɔfo bebree hu ni saa yɛyɛ poll a nkɔfo bebree hu ni saa majority of carry the vote
ɛno yɛ sɛdeɛ wo bɛhu no because sɛ nka producer na owner of ɛyɛ podcast no so ehu no sɛdeɛ wo hu na nko anye you get it nko anye but they don't see it that way ɛno nti na me ka sɛ nko ɔmonfo musika no so bɛyɛ dɛ
ɛmɛto no
exactly die nti a me ka saa no ɛyɛ the financial commitment that goes into it sometimes can make the owner of the business go up, like go crazy to the extent say,
and that shows your real character. Because as I said, Obi Tumika say, my ball ban hoka into Fido Obami Fia med dragon and I'm another.
Exactly.
That's one fucked up shit for any human being to even think about.
It's the same thing that happened.
Yeah, and
it's the same thing that's happened. Because Glitch for, and I know it's a Nigerian-based podcast.
Okay.
If they were really reasonable, if they were really like omo abadaya nko omo nyesa nko omo nua ba emma na egu ade no so ena nko omo hu sa asem wi na nua ba ka asem bi ade we kwa abonten ebe ha no odwe se ko mbe sa
and asem no kra go kan kra no kra de nkenya hwe but say to the sense bia ne hu gu ho
me se ba ko kra even the new ones new set of new presenters. There was one that one of the ladies' breast was showing. Rather they were zooming.
Was that breast milk?
Me better me breast milk.
How who breast milk?
Me anyam who ye princess man kind
podcast. I get what you mean.
Obviously back no
yeah.
And instead of them doing a cut. New ones, no, and America.
I know more. So share new ones, no be
and
no for
show. Instead of them doing a cutaway or something.
The virus or the Bible.
Instead of them doing a cutaway or something, they were rather even showing it.
Yeah. Which so bro. And I get that part of the mafia. Just the young people now mobile. We get it. We are desperate for the fame. You're desperate for the money and the attention. But have standards to be. Although say be a BB question, you're not going to be part of the game, but have some standards. People, where's idea? But follow for everything, senior man. Because at the end of the day, no, what you say they are paying. In as much as some no matter I show
they opted out.
Yeah,
but mafia game, they will pay the same people that are dragging you and promoting their podcast online to come and spread rumors that they had been sacked from. Yeah, because I was thinking, say, me man who amu biem no, that was so no.
Sana, Mr. Jedam just say every season they are changing.
Maybe you change and maybe a few others like the main person.
That's what I thought too. But I like the fact that now they are also about to milk them.
Yeah,
and because it's
game time.
Game time,
it's game time.
Yeah, we can all play that game now.
I believe it's also going to really affect. It's really going to affect the.
No, you're right.
The Rants affect them. The reason being the two of them. Princess and educated you.
Any back on
Gisela.
That be the guy back on Hayford.
You
can see say the guy didn't really feel comfortable. I pray say that
could 5,000 of it now. Just offer to Kubu Alumusi team or team side on who team free. What is going to be? Basa. Can't some yeah, I'm going to views.
Or to be it tasted better. I quite Jimmy.
I want to catch us got a Jimmy.
That's some weird ass.
But the two of them,
yes, sir.
The princess and Gisela.
Gisela, no.
Let me, in all honesty, I got mad love for Efiodo. Efiodo is bubbly. I like her energy.
Yep.
You know, me offer say I like her energy, but these two, I would say they are the life of the party. And it's not comparing say be a home fair and I'm not going to do that. It's not even in my reach. But like naturally, who's a fun and easygoing. The Gisela girl comes across as Mekamadrin. Way Mekamadrin in a more playful way. But if your other image be, I think she needs to work on, get more like expert PR to correct certain things around her image.
Okay.
And was certain zones be very polarized. You see that you are here or here. Especially the music, Ghana Music Awards. I can promise a cheer beam for training. Although it gives you fame, but it's very polarized. There's the political side. MPP, NDC. Oh yeah, then is a plus or minus. So it gives her or it puts her in a certain zone that what can I dream you, but couple of niggas be and answer kofobi wo baby they will go at you. What you say? They will hate you just for
standing on this
exactly.
side. Yeah.
But these two girls, there's little, you know. Me shade who say bia, omo bi bia ba bontin.
Omo vibe is different.
Omo vibe is different. So they to me, and I'll say like to me, omo no me like the life of the party for that podcast.
Okay.
Omo free, so no the other girls. The two other girls. The other girl comes across as, what's her name? Pretty Anna was saying.
Okay.
Nanama. The Okajwa T. That's Nanama, right? Exactly. And that's wrong. Who said, yo, when I was you name the third girl?
Polo.
Yeah, that's very wrong. Yeah. If we have to struggle, industry guys, if we have to struggle to get the name, I think it's Pretty Anna or something.
Yes, so
the Adwati is in the news because of Paradise. Paradise put you on big time. Yeah. I think it was all my Paradise 10% of whatever.
Only be dating 10%.
Let's put everything aside. Paradise really invested in the ladies' brand.
That lady had the numbers more than Paradise. How? Instagram, Adwati.
No, it's not about set numbers, no, but for the campaign now here Rants, Rants and Conventions in the podcast industry, Paradise got it on Kudu Sheldon when you're bars in free hall. And when they moved and they were on which a Wemo podcast no or Donichi Mohono NK Salem Creative Hub NK Salem NK Salem they watch okay. Yeah. Oh, it also generated some form of buzz. Social media posting I'm not underestimating the ladies' influence.
Right,
I am not underestimating,
but I'm just the other way around.
Bro, in the podcast business, quite a different. You might be big on TikTok, we write YouTube,
100%.
Wait, my big war, Instagram, we write YouTube, chef. YouTube 100%. Be a different ball game altogether.
No, you're right.
Wait, my big YouTube, we write Facebook,
yeah.
So I'm just saying on the app, YouTube, of which the content sits on. Sheldon's investment in Paradise and Paradise investment in Adwati are very loud. Okay. That is all that I'm saying.
All right.
On the app. I'm just saying that Adwati are visible. Fear, although visible. The third girl is not even visible on the pod.
Yeah.
And
you're right.
Yeah, and I think she comes across as a very, very decent, some type of lady. I don't know what
I've never watched any of their episodes before,
but
Debbie. But said the old one, episodes be but even the small exception and their baba, we could still identify them and I said know them by their names.
They were all bubbly.
Yeah.
All the three girls, so I bubbly. I say energy.
Bubbly, twerking energy.
The mom heard our podcast. Portfolio.
Okay.
Portfolio is sending man.
I saw a crash for
Aye. Portfolio say. We buy wine.
A very fair lady, though. Princess and I say, Gisela, I'm with you. And then, you know, palm beam dress, banana.
But
nature moves out of pink one.
But all in all,
yes.
I wish the ladies were in there. They should milk.
Yeah. About time.
Hey, they should milk. Time. They should name and shame. Because it's about time. They also need to build the new podcast channel now, Motesuno.
Yep.
And I recommend that everybody go check them out.
Yeah.
They are fun to watch. You enjoy them. They are always smiling and laughing. They are interesting. For you to be in this business, you need to be interesting.
Yes.
They know about You should be interesting. The channel is Let's Do Drinks. So check the podcast out. Let's Do Drinks. I think the creative. Oh shit! But we'll put it on underneath. Now also what's my baby. Go check them out.
I think they should start bringing people on too. And that's how you Then the first guest that will fake their profile will be Safu Newman. It will be a beautiful.
I'm permanent Safu Newman.
Yeah, put him. Yeah, also I lead this man to say.
But me a full episode, no, and I think this princess was like, she with content creation, she's not like the type that is into or say a new be interview. You know, she would rather opt for a conversation rather than an interview.
Okay.
Yeah, because also there were times that they had people on and the person was like very cool, calm, and they need to be thinking what to ask the person.
Yeah.
But most of people who are bubbly, it should flow there. Yeah, the conversation should flow.
But it wasn't looking like forced.
Exactly. Okofo be better so na nipa kro no reserve da obre. But that is where, you know, experience also comes in. I mean, experience in media and how to get people to come out of their shell. Because I've had niggas on my pod who are very reserved. But uncommon baby, I start here free no. Who know into it and might run into an hour plus of conversation.
It's a special skill.
Yeah, it's a special skill. So, and I'm sure, you know, or as they go into this business, they'll pick it up. They'll be great. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
But maybe request here back.
They'll be fine. They are fine.
It's time for them to also milk the abaya de botechino. Omonfa enoa no monfa moba.
From Boba.
They
know we love them. For life.
They come once some ground. Go and talk about that.
One time they call me and they say, "Bibi, I you were now can be momo." I said, "No, patrol and can be my."
Maybe there many more relationships.
Everlasting.
Toxic.
I love this.
So go on, girls, Charlie. Do your thing. It's a podcast world. Yep. I mean, just put it out there. Some of us who are diehard fans of yours will come through and come watch it. But come into the comment section and let us know what you think, especially with respect to, you know, issues are echoes with Glitch and Princess Nijizela. Just go and we'll build it up, and when we're on the live stream over the weekend, be in a more professional way. Yes. Keep it real.
Yeah.
Because the street is always
watching.
You don't know these streets like...
Yes. December. Yes, it's a Sunday in the PM in a more professional way. Charlie, thank you to everybody who is live online with our street is watching. We're transmitting live from your studio, Hit Mixer Studios, our ACC area, Accra. Hacho to be precise. Now, the only guys are logging in here. First, near logging in, but then say login. You're logging in. Live from the capital ACC area, Hacho to be precise. Massive shouts going out to you and yours. Massive shouts to our sponsors. 3ws.mybet.africa. So when you try to be doing so a bit, and aqua blue mineral water. There be a catch them aqua blue no numbia. Yeah, I'm for reason boy. And so in so more fair, in so more day. Yes, in soon more than tea. You're sharp, na fe bibia enko kama. And yes, started show not just say warm me up. I think we started off by playing an editorial that we did on these two wonderful ladies, Amabel and Princess Amabel and Giselle Amponsa. And these two, like I said, they are the life of the party, in my view, or Rants, Bants and Confession podcast and so. Now these two had the issues with respect to podcasting the NT Omuniso about out this week. Now, fast forward a year, the team I wore a so a release a press statement, and also I'll be sharing that with you. They're also claiming otherwise. Glitch Africa for they are claiming otherwise. You see here the aqua blue. They are claiming otherwise. They are innocent of all the charges. And let me read it to you. Your almost statement and I saw it on Olile Salvador with respect to a year response. And also share my CC said about two screens so nafi I'm for Obia and so etimi Arabi. Because Glitch Africa for instance somehow Modibai no Jack na wedding. And to me, if you ask me my honest opinion on it, I think I was trying to get the ladies on the show today via a video call because there are a lot of video calls and there are a lot of phone calls as well. I was trying to get them on to find out from them if they've seen the reply from Glitch Africa, and this is the reply. Also kindly share that on the screen as I read along. So so Glitch Africa officially will say there's absolutely no iota of truth in that video. Not a single host was denied the opportunity to review content before episodes went public. All hosts, past and present, had access to trailers and cuts via a designated internal group chat for feedback. No blog has ever because this side yes maybe because there's another part of it and I may hold you on okay. I say no blog has ever published content before the host saw it. Timelines can be checked. The said toxic blogger who had previously targeted some hosts was due to long-standing personal issue unrelated to Glitch Africa. When we noticed that, we asked the blogger to stop, and they did multiple times. Multiple episodes were pulled entirely or edited based on the host's emotional well-being. There is one unreleased episode where host felt sad and disrespected. Okay, the breakdown in the relationship stemmed from field management negotiation. We tried to bring their preferred team on board to manage them, but it didn't work out. After that, they opted not to return for season 2. This is a year issues with respect to Rants, Bants, and Confessions. Now, I want you to play the original video. Insert, and I want you to play the original video. So that it will make sense in the grand scheme of things. The original video, girls know how they went about their new podcast, how they described their experience on Rants, Bants and Confession, Glitch Africa full production, shooting Accra, and it's under the how do I even put it? No, it's not the creative thing. Maybe your production as well, because they shoot it at Meister Studio. But I know Empress Nita is involved. I know one guy. Oh shit, Ninia from team is here. But the almost shooting a year Osuhaya no shooting Accra. So let's watch the first. Let's watch the first video. So that we can actually put everything together and understand it perfectly. And then on the show, apart from saying to me and your man, of which it's school. We don't forget them. And I'm hearing that their new management, or if it's not their new management, their management that the Glitch Africa team can send come here or more. Come up, tries and come back, trace our management and I call on board. Said the Bayanka season 2 and communion Bayano. Our management and they are reserved. They are a little bit reserved when it comes to this issue. I think they've said their truth, and once Glitch has responded, I say he say, who she say. he say, she say, we say. But once they've also acknowledged the presence or the existence of a toxic blogger, and also once they've acknowledged that trailers were sent, and also there are episodes where hosts Nibi and I say panel members Nibi feel say they did not deliver and now they were sad or they were disrespected. Once they've also acknowledged that Omu hold do certain episodes, you know, hono and I'm going to say friction, because Gisela was emphatic and Princess supported Gisela's claim at some point. Opeso chimso no krani bu food chain. Also, minimisa okaisa part now. So ni bu kra food chain or no, I know Philly say that episode no person her our mama na show release here. But the latter part of the publication, I think it also gives Glitch Africa away a little bit. Or say the breakdown in the relationship stemmed from failed management negotiations, meaning there were things that happened there that the hosts were not okay. Hosts do not mean these two lovely ladies. They were not okay. In the because was certain so the two ladies were not okay. So once they were not okay, that means there was a management and finding ways and means to get them on board. So it goes on to say that we tried to bring their preferred team, meaning the ladies had a preference. Because move quick. What I say, move quick. But Sankofo we are more idea. It seems so many issues kakra. Let's watch how they detailed their experience on Glitch Africa's Rants, Bants, and Confessions. Yeah, Remra.
Why did you leave the podcast you were on?
Why did you leave the podcast you were on?
I've asked you. I'll answer when you're gonna answer. I'll answer.
It was just too much drama. Besides, I just recently found out that we had the drama. Like we were the drama. How? Oh, the first episode. They said the new season is drama free. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah.
Oh.
So like, there was just too much drama. I wasn't feeling protected by the producers, and I always felt like they put me on the. Is it on the line? Is that the phrase? They always put me out there to be, you know, pounced on by predators.
Like you felt set up.
Exactly. I felt like I was set up a lot. And there were a few times where I tried to control certain situations and they wouldn't really allow me, because to me, it seemed as if all they cared about was the views. They didn't really care about the mental health or the people on the show. So then I was like, you know what? I don't need them.
There was a video that came. Well, they usually say it's a mistake. That's what they say. But then there was a video that I saw recently from the current host of the show, and one of the guests' breast was showing, and then the host was pointing at the cameraman that he should alert her. He should alert her, and then they still left that part in the video.
There was this episode where we spoke about Galamsey or the protest, and I had so many people coming at me telling me that I was scratching my leg because I'm a human being, I'll itch. And they zoomed into that bit, and there was also another time where we were literally gossiping about somebody on set, and you were asking me who I was talking about, and I whispered the person's name
and they zoomed
into my mouth to literally show who I was talking about. One thing that really got to me was, you know, I get you have to promote your show and all of that. I don't know if you believe in the personalities or the people you are putting on a show, that's one thing. But to pay bloggers who intentionally insult them for them to trend is another thing. After we found out that, I just felt very, very out of place. Like I felt like these people, they don't really care about me, because how do you lie to your people and say that, oh, no, we are not paying this, especially when I draw your attention to it, that this person keeps attacking one particular host, like co-host, one particular co-host, and this person keeps insulting her, calling her all sorts of names, and you people claim, Giselle, I don't even know what you're talking about. We don't have anybody like that. We are not paying anybody like that to promote their podcast. And then we later come to find out that this same person comes to announce we leaving the podcast, and it didn't make sense because who else would tell them? Also, how does this person always have the first what's it called?
The trailers before we even have it.
It didn't make any sense. So it felt like they were just always just leaving us, just throwing us out to the wolves, like leaving us in the middle of the desert without water, and it just didn't feel fair. And I felt like if I'm going to work with you and you're not thinking about me, I don't see why I should be there.
Yeah, because it's one thing for the public to come at you, but then when the public comes at you and you feel protected by the people you are around, it feels safer. But then if they start giving like, okay, the people around me are like sort of setting me up, then it's like, so me,
Abutre, me offer for mo fancy. My idea. Me offer for the omoda makuma so pa. And I'm thinking say that blogger now has to be Bongo Ideas. Raise your hands if you believe say a Bongo Ideas. Raise your hand. Bongo Ideas to be exclusive or show no so. And see, like I said in my editorial last time, I don't see anything wrong with it. A perspective baby how I'll be. If you're standing on in the shoes of the owner of Glitch Africa, knowing the amount of money that you've pumped in and all that, or analyzing it based on finance, you might want to, hit them with some negative stuff that will get people. Because Charlie, good news don't really travel that much. I just want you all to understand. Good news don't travel that much. People want to see bad things happen to good people. People want to see bad things happen to bad people. Nanki anti Kruma say, yeah, money heist. Friends say, it's a money heist. We are all rooting for the armed robbers to go and steal. Do you think we are part of the pass? So let's just understand it that people are just in tune to bad stuff. People like bad stuff. People like it. So they work with, on the business level, they were just capitalizing on the negative energy, or even that one, negative or positive, still a perspective. They were capitalizing on the energy that Bongo Ideas was feeding the public to get views on the channel. That's basically it, just for them to recoup their investment. What did I say? So because they could drop a pod and in like 24 hours hit 100K. They could drop a pod like within 24 hours hit 100K. If you know how the YouTube algorithm works, this is no big joke. It's a no big joke. If you can hit like 100K within yo. So they, from the business perspective, they are right. From the host perspective, they are also right. They're also right by feeling that the podcast did not take them or their feelings into consideration. How their mental health was going, they were not even considering it crap, because someone said we've invested. So Master Wajiska, sit there and suffer in pain. What was that type of treatment? That was the type of treatment that they were giving out. Now, the only person that can actually analyze this is you watching us. Wow, Ocean, who now be to me analyze the situation? I can't take a stand. The entire mean to me take a stand, and I'll let you know that I've been on both ends of Sadi business, with being the host and also the owner of the business. So I understand, baby, you'll be a Gina, be any how, be a feeling at any given point in time. What my advice to ladies, and they say, once now you have your own podcast, make sure you milk from them too. Milk from them, seriously. Do because they did that to you. So Obia trying to yonko pepe no Obia any engineer fi yonko enim. Charlie, big up. You be see us in Afia koso because the stories no doso pa. Prophet Odro, ono your friend Odro, also who of no. Oh uncle, also uncle can say I want us to watch it on nearby. Yamrambe fire CC, I know quite political. So uncle, take political stand pa Prophet Odro or say some people for no muko jina ya chiche ma to be muko jina hu de how mo hu de how mo gomshen no. Also what me to so de uncle.
Stop your nonsense. One princess, then where is the rule of law? Me am Gina na police wa be cheme na alabasta fa so no ma be Gina police hey police I am premo unim ne mai unim ne mai. Let this foolish mindset of this nation disappear. disappear. Unim Nehemiah. Ye pomfrey a unim Nehemiah ni bifi. So then, why are you there with a blind loyalty? Why? Mama no kure enye adwuma. Atentene ne enye adwuma. Peri ye maninya adwuma. Are you hearing me? Yeah! Stop your nonsense. Is that what you want to do? This is how you want to build your nation? They call Europe driving on the they say, the limit is 30. You can't drive more than 30 kilometers in Amsterdam. 30 kilometers. Because we try a camera, pam, 200 euros. The next day, 20 baby account. The next day, 20 open and go to here. It keeps multiplying. Kobe is 100. What do you offer? Cobro 100. Motorway that is connecting Almere and Amsterdam. Catch me, brother. Medium pay speed or say, yeah. No, yeah. That's why we are 4 days here. We'll be free. 5,000. Yachiwa. There is not the offer. Yachimiu. Yachiwa. Amasaman, the divisional commander, your friend Abuaje. Kajan say open commander Abuaje number. Abuaje, hey, me boy no watch no. Jan Marenko. What kind of nonsense is this? What just say? Munyene. Abuaje Jan Marenko. Onyana man. Unim ne why? We are the one why. And this is the thing. We are the one sorry them. And we are praying, God, bless our nation. God does not bless nonsense. Change your mind. See someone.
Yanko. Asam nana. Nyami di for akan. And I think we live in a country where ne papa mu a was say sorry bia, that is the type of message I was say here. These are the type of messages I was say ya sorry mu, because also a yados. Yados sebe kwasi asem ne ejimi sem na yados. Because nipa no, like I said the last time in my last editorial, I said say if the MPP believe so much that they did great in the 8 years of the administration, and they left the country in the hands of a competent judicial competent judicial system in the hands of the NDC. Why should you be afraid? Why should you be afraid if you are invited? Seb your friend say brakota no we am sure. Go me amete amenye boni bi afrem say brakota say meba. Ana bra yentra baby kakra na yenchu ntu baby kakra na yemfa yenhwe wasem ba ko mienu miensa bi ansa me ana me boa also bo video ni bi
First message Jesus preached, repent. Simply stop your nonsense. One princess saying, then where is the rule of law? Me am jina na police for abeche me na alabasta fast so no ma be jina police hey police I am premo unim ne mai unim ne mai. Let this foolish mindset of this nation disappear. Unim ne mai ye pomfrey a unim ne me ye ni bifi. So then, why are you there with a blind loyalty?
The word is blind loyalty. Blind loyalty. Dear nkwanti ena yafre obi se omra ne ntoto na no asem. Yafre obi se omra ne ntoto na no asem. Oso obu afu. Yenyini mpie. Also, help me to understand this. help me to understand this, because se nipa na ya boni ana onye boni ye mienu ya gye atomu se ye ni hu to me to decide enti no ye wo ba bia ye decide cases ha ene ye nyina ye de etumi ahye obi nsa se omhwe saa de ni nyina so ye koto aba na ye to aba ma government say government o hwe ye school so o hwe we so including the law court. Yaman krofo ko school a omo asua saa neema ni nyina kwa akodru the highest level. Enti mo mundi asem nane yeso odifo a ana odi bima omo momu nkyere. Wo de ya chi obi no wakọ ho say yenkoyi nimpie. For what reason? For what reason also? Also ade amenye ese ye bechi me a obeba beka say ayi o munkoyi ayi yenkoyi DJ mfrim. Aka say ani asem no da ben ye ka. Ukra na also upushi said aben ye ka asem no. E wo say ka asem no obi ahoto na me boa. Ah. Eya o. O man na yetim na nipa ye na adwen sebe preduasa ye nyusu ya adwene ne mfanye adepa no. Eya na ya papa to sit down and watch the youth of this country go through so many things just to make an ends meet. Meanwhile, being so faculty so, and I'm not saying say be actually to me as I'm making you. I'm saying it across board. It could be NDC, it could be MPP. I'm just saying as a group of people, if we have trust in the judicial system, let it run. If we have trust in the institutions, I said to say, any police, any security agencies, judicial agency, whatever agency that we have here, if we have trust in them, let them run. Simple. Na omuko ye dede wo horie no, a omuko fie no. So hu ye. Omuko ye dede wo ho no omuko fie no. Nipa before ankasa no yasemedi oh bra. This week one of the stories are net trending no because chama want to me dominate I think from Monday na to Friday there na chama want to me nko anti Sunday ni dru no it was only right prophet to dru also uncle or de enema ba ku mienu miensa be gumu asore ho and I think he did justice because you go asore them ho you go asore them you call a mosque ye free nyame na egu police na obi ya de boni amonsi afre obi ye say frɛ nana we frɛ papa we na omoa na enyi no meanwhile hunim se nipa na ya de boni ni hunim wani tuase nipa na ya ade e boni o enso de sachi be yo dan tise on say mu de onua no wo fa ase we de so wo fa ase wo fa ase anya nchen wo fa ase ni mpon kumase kura de also kumase de time kura chese o ayo dwato ahene udi bone a ono ne friend se onko pacho ye wo bi onko pacho o wadi bone no ye wo bi a ono okọ with the soul aim say o pacho nkate enye de nkate enye do nkate enye de senti ne eja nkate cake no na you say it when was the last time who nkate cake ache nkate enye de bim ko ye mpenokure nipa ankasa ye mpenokure ke ye penokure anke ye nie ye penokure anke ye nie and before especially ye before ye ba Ghana for because I know some group of people udi nkwa asem oso mbe catch you straight away so wadi nkwa asem en ya mfasa no kredie na ntena ewiase mu a oso ye be brew ye ntimi ndi no kre time bia o every single day if NDC does something I will say NDC for ebe shield no NDC ni ba ekodi bone a e will say NDC for nyina kwa shield no MPP ni ba kodi bone a we say MPP for nyina kwa shield no so how are we going to learn from it? A party loyalty, blind loyalty. So there's no form of yensuahwe mfrimo. Now you say, oh, you're sure, say Japan, China, one of those countries, contractor ba could be here quine. Now, expiry date or the two quine or so. And Luna quine start is 822. Hey, big man. You had over set example, Amobi. It's a chrono so near so you perceive a cosu. By dear Nankasana, I was say a yen no. Bibi problem no. Train ya me last hour will be trim. Because me judgment day ni say no. Me who say obey say, hey, who call left, what do you want to call left? Who do you power call right? This is how we are or some upon Obia uncle. I know because Obia question time pa you be some questions in the view. I then I be before you quit to say. Also a den young kwao. Yasem say basa. Yasem say basa. It is one part say cases of fraud any causing financial loss to the state. It is one part say a ampa pass chama to me yes MP for person catch say yen jano free say or MPP ni. Obia ye be intino on why yen jano. Is that what the MPP is trying to tell us? Lord. The basi an ma fimi nu ashatawale. Cause asem na bro no so. Asem na etimi bro so, asem na etimi dru be na abro so. It is not. See, if we are being honest, let's just be honest, bro. Let's just be honest and live with it. Straight away, ni nyai sa mutru mujuno, oh sa katasishe mu aso ye ntimi nkanukre. Young also, young gosu ni yankwe ni because stories na dosu yankwe ni mwa kwa na minjina nsu sisi mwa kwa minjina nsu paluta to so yese paluta akwa kan sembi wo Insha FM menti san kwasa asem na akwa kan ho no na afi ye na yensu nyina nsu in a more professional way enchi bia minu aba when the she me wo fase when the she me wo fase aba. Oh, and if I'm offer to so now and then offer ending come oh, my minimum offer ending come because what I say, hey, yeah, DB when they say, yeah, DB online on a budget bam, and I'm looking at the most popular song of the year next year at the TGMA. That is what we're looking at. It's Too Late remix version. I drop you on, and I did not even know me offer see the same one send there, mammy. Me offer say and sending in your man offer. Na me name wo fase ba be kumpa na be kun physical because wo fa wo fa nimpon e wo ho wa drop beautiful tune as a remix. Also, do you know that this song has 500,000 views within 24 hours? 500,000, that is what we are talking about. It's Too Late remix version. And how Oma crafting yo it's crazy. Wendy.
Hello. I'm trying to find a way. Hello. Can you see me? I hope
can
I
see
look
you.
good. This was so impromptu, like crazy.
You look amazing. Oh, offer there.
Thank
Oh, offer there. So what we
of course. Ufra, I cannot say there was me be a mijana me bana say. Yakasa.
Why are there? Na bibi aboko there.
Nyame adumo na unso
Me kukremu awa say. Na and me small investigation online. I was just doing random checks on some of my favorite people. And I click on your YouTube channel. And I realized that you've dropped It's Too Late, the remix version.
Right.
And within 24 hours, 500,000, trending number 8 on YouTube Music.
It's crazy.
No,
It's just crazy. It's amazing. It's so amazing. This song, and you Ankasadi, I can say it's a gift. I mean, I don't know those of you who don't know how Nyomne Shasa say trendy. Mikobo show. I went to play a show it was cool, and there was a little fun, and she was going crazy over the song, doing a dance to the song, and then camera simu social media and I just say a teacher ko baby, so that's how the song became popular, and right now the whole world is enjoying it. So I decided to put my sisters, my African and Caribbean sisters on it. That's Fina from Tanzania, Gucci from Nigeria, and Beijing from Haiti. And trust me, it has exploded. Senao Kano is like, it's just crazy. I'm just looking at it like that, and I'm like, hey, Nyame de ne ho yɛ hu, honestly, God is wonderful. Trust
Now,
me. So you
were you
know that it's not
expecting it?
easy right now to get it.
Yeah, I know. Were you expecting it?
No, no, I wasn't. I wasn't. It took all of us by surprise because basically it's like, yeah, yeah. Beside me, say, okay, which of my songs do I think will blow up? I wouldn't. I probably would have said something else. Late was this is a song that I just did it out of pure like happiness and being jovial. I say, you're living a good life. I say, when you're before for you're living a very new life, and just being playful. I didn't really take it that serious. You get me? I was, being playful, happy life. Yes, of course. Obia Shemering, my Obidia, old life is gone, new man, new energy, new life. So it wasn't like a song
Okay,
that's
so
my
obi
kind
why
of.
you obi dia no. Na offer me twen say mode ayi de beba, wo de abrante de beba be kire me. Na offer.
Oh, your baby also. Hey, your baby, or the alcofa.
Na I was offer hu die wo mu. I was offer hu die
Emre
wo
pane
mu.
ba me de ne baba. Emre pane na minya bia. Sesi a minya bi.
Me offer say hwene ye wo offer na. But the whole thing is amazing because time I mean who said the viral moment of Wune Tracy Shea. Me
Tracy,
who said
right?
Adena Spark. I watched the video of time I go in
Tracy.
school muho mukoye donation or
Mm-hmm.
and who said
Mm.
gangsters or for gangster mean tense but we did any suka kra
Oh,
family ase.
oh.
Oh, it was touching. It was
I know,
touching, and
right?
I'm
It's
sure
amazing.
the young lady also felt it too, and the whole class. I mean,
Listen,
Adi and I was
and
supposed to
this,
be a shade at you.
yeah.
You were
Mm-hmm.
able to turn the whole thing around for it to be a blessing to not just you but everybody around you, and even to affect the lady
Amazing.
and all that around the lady, the young
Yeah.
lady as well. Who came up with that idea?
Okay, so when I saw it, I honestly, being a victim of social media bullying and abuse, when I saw that people were kind of like saying the lyrics of the song wasn't appropriate and akwalade or yeah then na and a whole lot, I was like, no, this is a talent. How come people are not seeing this little girl's talent? So I'm like, okay, how can we change the situation? Akwala no nya akwala bone. A talent in a wonimu. We should allow the girl to shine. So I'll rather pull her close and put her under my umbrella, protect her and guide her. Right now she's in school. What can I do for her to also know that education is important? The best thing I could do was to go to her school and then inspire her in that way as well. Taking care of her from class 5 to the university was something to encourage her not to stop school, but focus on her education and also encourage her that she can be a music star or a dancer or whatever she wants to be in future as well. So it was like both an encouragement and also to say thank you for, not being shy and being herself. Because someone you say, especially African kids, they are mostly shy. Omo ya dia kra ni atiano. Hey, kolabonisem. Hey, but emrofuntisa. So I was like, maybe this is going to be something God is wanting to change the narrative. Maybe Akolebi who Tracy and the child will be like, hey, Tracy even got a scholarship from that. Maybe I can also be myself and something like that can happen to me and my family. But you what you say? And I wanted to show people so we shouldn't be quick to condemn, but rather see the positive side of everything, the beauty of talent in the younger ones. Patriot,
Matthias here, pa.
so
So you
basically,
saw the
that
you
was
saw
it.
the video after the show na wie kra.
So, me who video? Okay, so I didn't see her dancing whilst I was performing. Time I know Gina, I didn't see her. So me try many on the stage, me share no Gina, and she caught my eye, and I called her closer to me. So we started dancing together. Enti
Yeah.
me wie ya e perform me wie no. And I mean who said time I no nko agina se ona na oye sisi fia me wine sa
Sisifia.
na say I and I sa na no this and so de na no. It was just amazing that her talent, her it was just radiating through the phones and cameras, like oh shy, it's
Yeah.
just there's something
Organic.
so pure about how she was dancing. Do you get me? I think that is what caught all of us our attention. And when I saw the video and numbers, it has over 75 million views on TikTok.
Crazy.
Crazy. And now I started seeing too late visualize, and there was a 600,000 views. So said like, Afi, now it's almost 7 million views within
Wow.
just 2 months.
Wow.
And I'm like, I just saw the numbers grow. My numbers just started shooting up. So, Bibi say, I just had to go say thank you to that little angel because she really blew that song up for me. And so,
Oh.
say, easy so when you hit to share. You
Chiremi
can
mu.
have the money, you can have everything. If God, I'm Bemuno and say, I want to bless you, it's so hard. Like, I don't know, but yeah, right now, I'm just going to say the truth. You can have so much money, you can put in so much money in a song, but it's not even guaranteed that it's going to be a hit song. You understand? So I am so grateful, so
Big ups to
grateful to
you
God and to Baby
and big ups
Tracy.
to the management as well.
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
who
yeah,
say
yeah,
wo
yeah,
kono so
definitely.
one Piva any
Yeah, high sense.
high sense
Yeah.
is
Then I
companies
Shea
or money wo ye
Foundation,
adwuma.
NGO. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And now only omukọ na moko bless a young lady. But there's also say
Right.
after that issue, you know, later on you were performing on stage with her and all that, and the people were also still now say what time for somebody baby yesu na oye ni meat pie
Oh,
na hwa so no person to no money.
so
Nti
when it's
no
yeah,
still now
well,
mudi
when
wachi
it's
say unja girl no onhwe mu ko ni school. I don't know if you saw all those things.
Oh, I think that some get me. I get, your group sometimes they send it and they like me to see what people are saying out there. So I think so I came across a post like that. But media, I don't listen to negativity because
True.
um the thing is it's not about what they are saying or their opinion. It's about the victory now, bana appreciation now me show it to the young girl and being that person she can look up to and be like, I can also be this person when I grow up. No, I don't know who he am. It's the bond between Tracy and I. The fact that I can also protect her and lead her and guide her in my own way. That's what is important to me.
Me wo good news mouse is here. No good
Who
news mouse
said,
is here. The song just moved from number
hey,
8 to number 7.
oh, are you kidding me?
I am
Look,
telling
it's
you right
just
now.
moving.
It's it
It's just moving.
the song just moved
And it's organic. It's organic. It's
pure.
organical. Pure.
Pure.
Where you want Mulagatino.
Yeah. If you all want to be one a penny.
It's
Omo born a
so
penny.
it's
And enyum ni wo krom.
I love it. And you know, me say you
Enyum na
want
sa wo
me.
krom ka ho. Now, Mami
Wow.
Musa say, what really went into selecting the artists that you have on the remix? What
Right.
type of thought process went through to
Okay.
get to select
So
them one by one?
right. So I have a dashboard where I see where my song is moving, the people enjoying my song. And these were some of the countries I said na Oma very personal. East, like Tanzania, Kenya, Haiti, Nigeria, you know, the Oma Fanyomno very personal. So I was like, I need to like pick someone to kind of represent those countries because so that they can all be a part of this success. Because I feel like Tracy Trent nearby, you know, they were all in awe with how she was dancing with the song and they fell in love with the song through her. So I was like, how can I get all these countries to come together and then also, you know, represent them? And you know, basically, I just went through to choose Omwa. I felt led. I always let my music tell me what to do. Like I say, yeah, mitie, say okay, vibe way. I said miti nipa way was so I can hear this person on it. So I knew Beijing. So Beijing, I had a song with her friend called Kedilak in Haiti,
Okay.
also one of the biggest male artists in Haiti. I have a song with him. So I got to know Beijing. That is the female artist. She's also like the biggest female artist there. So I was like, definitely, I need to. I was in me big fishes, no. And you'll be, I mean, who say, oh, bet me so the flavor for Froby. Abekanyum, and trust me, they all did amazing job.
It's dope. It's
It's
dope.
it's like you know, they all brought their A game on it. It's like they all meant business, and that is the energy that I needed for the song. So I tell you, because already now, no, and you know, people love it in their countries as well. And she said, "Oh, conform play at the Abegina. I can't see any news. I said, you
I
have to
can't see
bring,
you. No.
you have to bring." Yes, I was so did there. No one thing I'll bet me. Yeah. So I just think say the song, the spirit just led me to these wonderful artists, and they just killed it one
Were
time.
there any artists that you were looking for, but I went to me for this particular remix? And I
I
did now
honestly
show
think so,
be
I honestly think that everybody that came into mind, Minyao.
okay.
Omu nyinaa na me yes, of course. Omu na me envision, you know, them to do something with me on the song, you know. Fina,
You
I
had
got to
them.
know Fina through. Yes, I had them. I got to know Fina also through a song I did with her a year or two ago. And I was like, wow, this girl is killing it in Tanzania. So why don't also put her on it? And Gucci, I mean, we all know Gucci. She also has crazy numbers. And it's not even just about that, it's about the vibe. These are all my girls, you know. Gucci is also my girl. So it was like the connection. I always think about the connection. It's not even necessarily the numbers. Say Nipani big artists. But what
Yeah.
I say?
Yeah.
It's more about the heart connection. And when the man you hate it.
Okay. Mami
Yeah,
Musa
and when
said,
the man you hate it.
Mami Musa do it more fast. If you were to start doing, so this is the 2.0, it's too late 2.0. If we were to
Right.
do 2.1, another all female set, who are we looking at? 3 ladies across the world.
Like I said, me man you know ekasamame. And if guys listening to me, you want to also put your verse on it, it's open. You can do it. And
Oh,
I'm
for
not
real?
gonna like, yeah, you can do it. Why not? I mean, hey, and I'm doing same
Ampa.
no, bring
Ampa.
yours. Who knows where yours is also going to go? It can be the global verse, you know, that we're all looking for. Just come if you feel like you can eat up the beat. Just do it.
Two point
It's something for all of us.
2.2 all male remix version. How many every film? Who do you
That
see?
one there.
All
It's
male,
onto
because
the
sometimes
girls. You know why?
men also have issues. So it's too
So
late
they
for
should
so.
talk.
Yeah, but see, as you
So
can
they
some.
should talk.
I was here, so you
So they
can
should
some.
talk.
Girls be home but it's here. It's too late.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What I say? So when you feel like that, the beat is there. Just take it. Pour your heart out. Now, if I send me or tag me, I will just see we do have a collaboration. That's it.
Okay, so the ladies that you have on the 2.0, omo verses, and then like they posted
Separately.
it online.
Yeah, they posted it online, collaborated with me. So it came separately, and then on Friday it dropped. So basically, like Obia and Nadia differently. Yeah.
When are you production? No,
Okay, so Oka beat, who made the beat,
beat,
and I
the
said
mixing and
production.
everything,
Right, the
because they're
mixing. So
very
it was
solid.
MOG. Yes, MOG played the beat, but gigs in a mixing master. Yeah,
Oh, nice,
phenomenal
good
creatives.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a very very
Mm-hmm.
solid guy. Oh,
Thank you.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing
True.
move.
Right. Aye,
So
aye.
final words before you take leave of us.
Right.
What are your expectation? Or drop away at the pave way, because I've seen other big
Mm-hmm.
bangers that are uhodi one
Mm-hmm.
dance or raga don dada mo
Legend,
drop here and chaye
legend,
legend.
no legend. Lankasa
Hey,
Mavado.
one mobile and chaye crowd.
Yeah.
How did that collaboration
Okay,
even
so
come about?
Ye- so basically, I DM'd him. I DM'd him on Instagram, and he just liked my vibe. He told me so, but there was something connected him to me, and he started listening to my music. He fell in love with my voice. So I was like, wow, I am so honored to hear this from a legend like you. And he was like, and he made me send him like different kinds of songs. I mean, just sending, and he chose Apology.
Okay.
So he verse, and then he brought it back, and then I wrote my service, and then we finished up the song. So that's
And you know
how
mutual
Apology
video
came
no.
out. We shot it in UK, London last year. Me ko bought Ghana party in the park. No,
Oh,
the
okay. That
time
means that this song has
also.
been in the works for a year.
Of course,
And
because
it
we
only
took
came
our
out
time
last
to.
month.
Yes, because we really had to make sure everything. We always went back to it. Okay, I haven't asked I have to me say like, because I really took my time to work on it, and the video also had to really be worked. It had to be worked because your friend is saying they were trying your friend Amy,
Amy,
like
okay.
like to also really give the songs some time to see. So she really wanted to take her time to also make sure said that the color grading everything is just on point. Nti Ekochano or England, and around that time now left Mavado, so he also had a show.
Okay.
They just clicked, and yeah, Manu who said we'll be there at that time, and we should make use of the time and can you video no. So it took about 2 days to shoot this video, and everything was
Amazing production. If I say the video has 1 million views, and you guys can go check it out for yourself. A dope tune,
yeah.
Apology. When the Shay featuring
Yeah.
Mavado, legend, reggae dancer, Don Dada.
Yes. Don't that
And this is a feat that we should be talking about. And see TGMA next year there. Best international collaboration, female vocalist of the year, Afrobeat, Afro pop song of the year. Me patro me say category bi ya ka kire me. Me offer so also.
Me was super.
Aha,
Was
me say
super.
category bi ya ka kire me. Afrobeat, Afro most
Don't
popular
worry.
song of the year
Hey.
and an artist of the year. Ujidi a nsembo
Hey.
ho.
Hey.
Me offer so be that say ojimre. Say wo won say bi a person ka kire ya hwefo so obetimi aka kire mo.
Oh. Oh, what I want is I think that it's really honoring to see whatever that is happening in my career, because we all know how I started. But I want to encourage everybody. Well, it's hard in any business that you are. Great things when you're starting out. It's really hard because you have a lot of oppositions and all of that. But just believe in whatever you're doing, and believe in God or whatever superior being you believe in. Believe that you're guided, and you will be able to reach and fulfill whatever you're here to do. Just believe it in your mind. The mind is so powerful. So whatever you put your mind to, trust me, you're really going to do it. So just keep grinding, and God will bless your hustle. Trust me. Yeah.
Me offer se me da se. Me da se so
Thank you for
jimbre
having me.
ene yedin komo ewo your live streaming so.
The pleasure
Enjoy
is
the
mine.
rest of
That's
the evening, and thank you. Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you to the entire team as well. Say, mo hold
Peace.
it down. Yeah, when the Shane entire team in Yamin Shramu. In fact,
Amen.
on Famon Free Adumu Kwadumu. There are 2 videos out
Oh,
from When the Share I want you to go and check out. Check out When the Share featuring Mavado. Check out When the Share featuring Beijing. When they say no, Beijing, Gucci, and Fina. Check this video out. It's Too Late 2.0. The remix is out. Already 500,000 within 24 hours. Number 7 on YouTube Music is crazy. I'll tell you for this fact, Charlie. One say, one video where that means because how I was sharing Ghana, Haiti, Nigeria, and Tanzania. Ghana, Haiti, Nigeria, Tanzania. Best international collaboration crime. Me sure say we so next year we betima ka ho. Ebe kwa koye cha
amen.
level ni bia wo so choose nyoma o pese o de shim. Aha. Nti you dey choose baako ne emfa shim. Ebe kwa koye sa situation ni bi. When the she's doing the most, and I'm sure if sometimes ne was saying does she feel appreciated by the Ghanaian industry, and I say by Ghanaians, because especially the collaboration with Mavado, right? On any other day, if it was any other person, like the hype around it, how I'm coming for me, yeah. But yeah, Ghana, what you say? Yeah, Ghana and yeah, na nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a mekasa na wo ani ɛna wɔ aso nso a wobɛte ase nti no wode yɛmfa nsi hɔ a yɛ n'adɔfoɔ ne wɔfafoɔ no yɛbɛ making sure sɛ kwan bi yɛbɛfa yɛbɛ hype, but still na good evening and I say good morning baby all around the world. If you just tune in, we just had a conversation with Miankasa Mewafasi when they share on her new project. It's Too Late, the remix version. I mean, we touched on quite some few things, her involvement with Tracy Shea, and how the public, some of the backlash that came with it, how they were able to transform something so negative into making something very beautiful and positive, as in for a young lady getting help, and I say getting a mentor to even look at. Because we be no in here, so can cry as we here someone for the school, the parents be no, yes, but having somebody to look up to. Even in the first place, Obia obet me a share no crown. Jack, sometimes no money can't buy that. What's I say? Now, being a lifetime coach for that young lady, Charlie, is such a blessing. And me say me ni suka craft for me ni ase. Me say ni because not me emotional. Na me picture me ho say bi as me class 3, class 4, and na me meant to be a me ni dana so aba school mu, aba me school mu no abesra me. Na Charlie, the hype alone, but it's all good. Anyway, young so still now for the culture Sundays 7 to 9. And you're starting to be time in Mukakra. Phone line any of the issues you already see you be out to say I'm on phone for announce and touch on any of the issues that we're going to touch on. But there's a video, I think in Paluta is on a tour. Ewo Kumasi, there's a video of how he addressed a year 3 weeks ago, a year Ghana Music Award, Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Incident you see between me and people call it an incident. Me, I don't see any incident. This is how Kim Paluta addressed it. Also, Fatu Munyankwe.
obe free ni fie anas ko obe free ni fie DJ Slim de me siana na meka de meka hye no ai wa nya de oh penyin yes I think say Obia ni hwa obe free ni fie anas ye competition about say bia hwan na ye reduane ye da obeka say we ye reduane ye da che me ye reduane wode nya wode ana are ya say hanti ni say ompe wode kra na ye nkoyi ni mu ni pam sha
Okay.
on sa season and it's a normal me fan personal bia nipa ye mistake so are ya say and DJ Slim now on him the way me lie it yeah
Obia hwe Obia 8 yo.
but obeba be husuma no
Asuma no eh.
okay ono nim ba bia
Asuma no. Oni maybe obeshi asuma no.
obeba be husuma
Now, on the give time some time.
Enja bi twa on. Akokun ka se ni bi hu. Ampao oso. O se me ba bi hu suman no. Tribia mi twa so. Bia sase mo tribia mi twa so se ma mi twa so ozo me twa so a sama make kan because there's another version of the same video, and I think Ruthie Bem, Ruthie Mommy Nelson, Ruthie pandit to Insure FM. So about interview session in BNB I don't, but there were edits, so I couldn't really grasp the full meaning, but the ins and out, and I may hear emotional analysis of whatever went on online. People, most of the people and then just slim and paluta, yeah, you know, and people were dragging it into the conversation. I'm like, when have I not said my mind? When have I not said my peace of mind on an issue? And I think I've now seen where Paluta is going. I've now seen his trajectory. So if I say second promise, any Stone Boy, any deserving artist of the year, and it was specific on a category, because if number one say me babontin na me catch o say we ye adwuma ye bia oso bedi watem yo adia no Obia nim de ode you artist of the year title no Obia onim the value of it no nipa no edit etimi de ye business bi otimi de elevating a brand no otimi de step into a new territory, because the brand Ghana is not a small brand. The brand Ghana is not a small brand. So to have it associated with an award scheme, why don't you step out and work for it? Like what stops you? Then a stop paluta, then a stop so best step out now. I hear sad. And I make us say in the race to it, you know, in other editorials, in the race for the artist of the year, sometimes me blame me home because my team because I knew portfolio was in charge of it. till the latter part of it when I realized that, hey, sir, his involvement in, bro, regardless of the number of years, right? Regardless of the number of years you've been in the business, now you're underground. No, unya blow half in was start you. Also, so ni me catch you. From the moment I'll be blown, half in was start. Now you're on the radar of so many people. You can't be acting the same way as Joe Metal acting. Me acted to say you can promise this stone boy acting. Although you have been around way before them. Me say my first radio show 2005 sometime you know you or rapo. Kempaluta no rapo. Sometime a friend pretty titi no rapo. Now from focus basic ABC name what you say adeketwa. Sometime no stone boy no way. Can promise no way. Joe Metal no way. But they all had their breakthrough earlier. They all had their breakthrough earlier. So once they had their breakthrough earlier, they have enjoyed or seen success and the issues that come with success, they've seen it. Once or who issues that come with success, once they've seen it, a corrective stage is normal cover in area. When they meet you in 2024 or 2025, best believe they've solved all their internal issues and they are already on a certain trajectory. And you behave in a certain way and behave be sabi because unru baby omedruno. But the surprising thing is that they achieve certain level of success. Behave sad during the whole campaign season. They were the ones who were actually campaigning hard. They had their PRs, they had everything, they had, no, because I can't say, apart from winning, we remember artists of the year in Obia, meaning you want it. So then why don't you work on it? Greg Brown says, Slim, relax for your boy. What famous is really wise. I understand some of these things, but I want him to understand one thing, and then you may. Said your own funny person, I mean funny person. It's an advice. And so advice, I'll give it to him on air, off air. Say, maybe I'm in funny say joke. I'm in funny say joke, and I mean trust. What I say? Say me baby who suma ene sa kasa na die. Because I mean, him said if I get into my feelings, if I tap into sa origination muna, mini unya mi nu ahwa kukrum ha nye papa, ekrum ha ahwa nye papa my. Inti me fa ne sa agro. To say they can't lose stock now, or yes, say they should delete me from the industry or the source. Because when I said my tweet never insulted him, his tweet was insulting to me and fucking disrespectful. Or no, any ever dragging am on no never be resu my kesi we. Paluta or no, wo beba be resu my kesi we. Na sa da no ba na nye su a yesere na de beba. Eyemienu, you see that day no beba no na yesu another day we beba na yesere. Ba bompa yese nye sere. Bompa yese da wo ye be drag wa ba su my nanim no. Na be yesere. Ba ekoye su pa. Huh? Fucking disrespectful, bro. Fucking disrespectful. Na niama akosu bebre me na me tia na o see delete me free industry. The things that I have done, you delete me free mu you delete me and you delete me na ye ya nka What am I crossover? Na many bullet. Many bullet in for 1 or 2 because in some na course no. I know a day. Me bullet. Bullet every so. Yeah, because then I had a hit and a hit in a care to all sides. And a hit there to all sides, sides way, 2 side way, we are now 2 side way. Me patch checking my microphone, man. Why need be a microphone? Patch bullet aba. Okay. Young come anywhere na. Yeah, same be or yeah na boys no. Amonto mboase. And me kasa same way sa na masa 2 media personalities and artist managers nyina me say 2 for say Charlie life no. Adia yana and I've seen some of the legendary DJs and some of the legendary radio presenters they would lay their life down for artists. Now artists they blood through baby and the artists will now turn back and disrespect them. Mese se one ko anim na omo be blow up ko omo blow no mutimi be blow no omo huska bebri wo anya ska ni bia da bia on betani aba be disrespect wo na me kwaku be nya untimi den entani ma be disrespect me ko obe ba no me mu adin pa I'm calling no so na many bullet and fire in a more professional way because since some bebre e so online senior man
DJ Slim. DJ Slim. The street is watching.
Street is definitely watching 247. Chama bibi awoko anyway.
Maybe be our call. Next Sunday. Maybe
Yeah, man.
me a question to do Sunday. Be relax sir. I'm a tronyum sir.
Now we
Sundays I am in Yamenyum.
Sundays
I am in
now
Yamenyum. Yeah, most of my songs are hitting in a metro in Sundays. About I know that I'm a mammy. It is Sundays a very special day, mommy.
Spiritual as I can.
Yes.
Spiritual.
I made that.
Who him say week what trendy power? What trendy power bullet?
Sir. Oh ma, na Oria no be a baby now or chia there or so to be then. So I say.
Na ansem ni nyina no
me try them.
Eko start free 3 music TV abra oji ko ho. Now all detailed stories of the journey okoka the late Ebony Asemba kumienu bi ewom na wa all documented on one side of the story no ubemu the next day say oba be correct narrative bi or the to abonten as to even timelines or person chire mu say time we year 2014 and 2015 these 2 years opeso chiri so no share the later Ebony be introduce no na timelines no chronologically name follow nti uba so ba betenetene niam bi ne nsensem bi a ekoso enra United Showbiz nso so em say enkomo bi so akoso United Showbiz uhune say it seems so omo ya doctor asem na so omo ya chia asem no ensutu narrative ni ana are they on point person me busa.
No, and I say I was even disappointed in one of the pandas I know, and as a pandas maybe I know more YouTube, and I think it's more, and they give facts. Who are there and I'm a patch. As a very emotional people, yeah, one-sided because right now this panditry, a bit more has it, and yet Jumana and Cassano has it. Me waha, but then me, I think so big customer, only me camp, only me cycle, me here at the panic. All I'm saying is that men customer uji, my uncle say on a link ebony to me. Maybe problem is that sorry now all can. Didn't throw. So I say, and throw now didn't say also money. and on any year a Juma sa 1 year asana or introducing a mommy. But the story is not like that. Slim the American I say.
Metie.
The story is Ushia Ebony, our club. Ebony was with VIP. VIP mo. I know much see this. So a week later, and I will share me and I introduce you Ebony mommy. So okay, can sa but I oji person okay me un say onumpo no ne Ebony ye adwuma and no record 3 and stand or introduce na mommy. But it's not true. Ebony not on to on record on your studio crowd. So I was saying, say, OG, for you to even link a big artist, say Ebony, like Obi Rainy, for you to even be the link man, it's enough. You should take pride in that, sir. And I walk around also, and Ebony, Ebehume. But then to go on, say who didn't trust, who managing it for a year, no, it's not true. Just correct things. I said now, can all boy. So that any BBL make as a OG more ebony deal baby. No, oh Casam now no can because OG woman artist be other. It as a best of cast as on them manage artist. No, I will not say that so but can obey this and so me they make us on your intro because OG Nagasa me discover OG. OG now no casa me na me first person. Me man my uncle on my hype run. And we grab him, put me in Koran, Cassana, me discover. Oh, I mean, because himself a lot goes into Sabia, be discover, will be and be a man. So, slim assembly, and some now, OG can now. Onim no a week as an obabishiami. A week as an obabishiami, me who no, and I may my who OG, my auntie OG can be a cozy say ebony blow. So, and out here, ebony now, and so ebony say early part of 2015 was share me. OG is to say, or the name of me late part of 2015. A lie. I'm just correcting that fact, sir. What he's saying is a lie. Brother, out there, say. Yes, and yeah, giddy. I mean, yeah, ebony.
A hono sa parts na inconsistencies what story nim me boy.
Yes, it's not true, sir. Or manager, but no. Nebony, only a year later, not in the man. Oh, boy, I know, or the manager. Now, I don't know, so goes to manager artist view. So, when you are telling the story, Kasa, a year one, I only K. Ebony, Emma Bullet. It
No man
ends
see
there.
wa.
But to go, what's it?
Na o man see wa. Ni say or to aso ke kan sem biem.
Obesa ka story ne say who OG osa send them ebony nyum 3 an record amano. It's not true. Ade any true no. Me ntimi nka say yeah me hwe say because one send nyum bia ama me. It nyum na so send them am record. So I'm just saying say look, bro, you play the part and the part you play is like got so good. I've been able to raise one of the biggest female art right now. It's not about saying and no. Nyamine chair we can raise artists, blow art by his grace and answer by Nyame support. But oh sorry, I know I can't cry woman. Money for here.
Okay, o sound ni break kakra. O sound ni break kakra ntimi so on position hu ye na fe ye nto ankomo so because me are interested in three other parts.
And throw na old money. Okay.
Me so position me that's bullet cafe why is
now?
It's clear now. So my mimbusa question we. Un say mo ye interview e wo 3 Music TV no ka say at some point rumors be around say a year when a year Ebony a lesbian quote and unquote until after say a PA say oh or ni OG shishahono you left that narrative to run. Me pacho say okay so cancel that interview. Was it true say they were dating?
Oh, sir, no dating. They were not dating.
They were not dating.
No more dating. No, they were not.
How sure are you?
Yes. Oh, of course. I said Ebony there. I'm a girl. I mean, I was with Ebony throughout. So that's it. And
Say
OG
be
ran on time
no
around
we
the
no
business. Oh, no, that be. No, on dating. No, on dating. No. And OG ran out on time near Bonipon and Sample Crassa. But then the least chance be over there. Now I hear videos, the pictures there. Then yes, be the chucho mucho and as a baby and you. But only no, I mean, no club only no. Or then a fan and for a normal level. So I say, normal level, but any baby sir. So
And the other side here say as ono narrative no omo person mo chemu say even on the said data otu kwan ko sunwane ni mpo no mo issues kakra e wo mo ntem and unso uncommon now person chemu say na still na issues be between Ebony ne OG as at that time. What exactly was the issue as at that time?
Oh no, dear, you can later. I'm not even about that side. No.
Udim the idea me busa ho because amanfo person mo kire say eye ono na ye ne girl no na de na wo pese wo bambi sana amanfo person mo kire say ono na ye ne girl o minim so akọ online read here because see am ni udi nkomo ye live or TikTok sa aka ho TikTok obi di the message aba say eye OG na ye ne girl o see OG na ye ne girl nti o ka kire say ono na wa ye nwom miensa ama na bede wo hu.
Oh,
it's then part of course one no more.
Why would I? What's it? Slim was it?
Then of course why more enya issue ana on that said date no one could because no G person say yes no more issue in kasunyan kwa kokubi.
Oh boy, OG boy. OG and Trona Odi. OG was not around like that too. Busa Obia no. OG was not around like that. He's just making up stories. He wasn't around like that. Not so many a Yimbo now no Bukra Ebony. So I say, who say, oh, kind of crana, oh, kind of crana, na Obia, not dream no, and as Obi or tin chamber, Bibega say, as a bullet is trying to say, or the OG, but I no crana make at your bro. And then you're tight, what you know, or every right so between me, I can't, Ebony, or can only G and Tron a woman. Now, you do now, any sabi na ya can na ya can say sabi when more so why now say on oh yeah tell you can say ultimate guy I'm bokra na Ebony free country time free country first country right time and up it's not true brother minimum network okay
Network ne echo on and off sir. Echo on and off sir.
every one has a
Baby we dey che position kakra.
if I
Position hu ye kakra bi.
what the guy say
Me tonka. Hello bullet. Police, I'm sorry, I'm not rejoining the BM. Na yen try and come on so because a whole here maybe a man for busa TikTok or a man for busa see a man for or TikTok. Yeah, live or Facebook, yeah, live or YouTube, and it's live or TikTok at the same time. TikTok for any say or person say or no na ye ne girl no. And the girl no now case ware on na record no miensa ade na wo bullet be doubt e bia no ma hye ho atwempra be 1 year ansa na o de girl no cry dey e ba be kire nti e ho na manfo pesi enya dit because e will see it me establish the details of the relationship between the two of them. Bullet as a manager is telling us that the two of them never dated. Me rese menye oji the MC e line also na because and as our issue na we see it me do ase one time you twase nyina you two ase free ho a year bullet say oji wo ho kwan so be kan ebony story but let it be factual. Do not add anything else to it. Let it be factual. Sa and a bullet person kan. But OG super so chere say nsem ni bi wo a fact kura na bi ana wo ye the bullet so nim sa de na ye fact. Nti say ho no e na menteme ho ase bi e de ewom. Menteme ho ase bi wo sa side but me hwese betimanya bullet bi um na ya to a conversation so because ene no ye heated back to back Sunday evening there for the culture etnasia your mamu trending stories ni nyina week ni nyina ye rolling ni nyina up na ya body tofa na dia servo na afi obi akore mpacho bullet asaba na hweso abaswa osama so say network ni AD ehwamo na anwume but anyway big ups to Obia online bia ohwe bia big ups going out to you Maxwell Buari Mr. Trudin is here or comment section on amema shout outs is here Trudin or comment section let me give you a quick shout out Kwabena Kwaten or DJ Slim you are super mature in your delivery you make yourself proud any day today I'll call into the show okay Greg no see DJ Slim relax for your boy why is famous is really wise okay what can I say GH and Anabuatin I see you everywhere I see you almost all the 5 emojis atum Kotua Festus or see most hosts who don't own a podcast can't voice out which puts a negative input on the host okay and also true I think this came in when we were talking about Amabel and Gisela Mo issue no and omode buy Mr. Come through would you drop within or comment section or let me give you a quick shout out before I jump on to my next topic and that's stories also me boni till also me boni till near koyenim because in some also my been touch you on Eagle Prophet if I Eagle Prophet to so na fi yenko because over the weekend a year change because so ewu kumase a year kese pa koso ewu kumase a year na koso ewu kumase no Reverend Obofo Reverend Obofo ne maame meboa Reverend Obofo maame a year na koso na Eagle Prophet you say asofu ku na nkasa no obi nim baaye obi nim pa na ze oni ya e freeze no ha enkofo we abekun owiase hey oh there were so many people am gracie event in Okumasi Reverend Obofo emame ayi no anweden Jack Pajose videos video no dem it the video no ba betum but mama nchia o boagic or see you do or fire emoji and a charity or say Hakim here listening live from NC we a guy of Charlie Medasi Hakim Charlie big ups to you yeah here Eagle Prophet why yeah here Eagle Prophet now
of rich condos CEO of Wooden Queen young confidence support what's it be and the one will be Women Facility Hospital Women the CEO of rich condos CEO of Wooden Queen young confidence support what's it be and the one will be Women Facility
Mofanche before I say a jump to a year Eagle Prophet no I'm say my chairman bullet manya biom chama
the network was very bad
yes she said manya stable connection chama afi yankoswe me pacho issue na e course wa OG entimi and join a trip to Sunyan no pacho betima te ho kakra mai
OG na on kind trip there was nowhere ebony cover be OG bekobi etina emonga say no gas nanka obekobi it's not true your team no OG was not part of the team yeah cover via OG nya pass so OG was not working for Rough Town Record he was not working with Rough Town Record so emonga say obeka say na anka obekobi how Busa Obia, as if I make a memoir. So I say, I just say microphone. I'm better here because, like, no, as I'm a Ukraine America, I'm not gonna lie. Why will I lie? There's no way Ebony Kobe be Oji Kobe. Because for so long, Krana Oji, Ebony Oji. And say, the American say, Unim Nipana. It's okay, okay. Because Okasa Bebra, now Okasa Bebra. Now, o try say, Obe didn't trust story be any. So my problem is that Kasa Ben Sem now Okano, if it's wrong now, didn't try, I'll come and correct it. That's all.
Okay.
There was no way say OG that Obekobi, Obedem Wakobi. Slim ni America had say.
Matthias, until say bullet, I established the facts there. They were not in any relationship.
Yeah, they were not in any relationship. I don't book OG book I say no money relationship.
2. Na OG enye juma for Rough Town.
No. The only time OG Beya Juma Rough Town, it was when the shade came on board. I don't know, Obeya Juma for only 2 months, I say. And I'm messing me up. That's it.
Okay.
When everybody was alive.
Interview ni hwemu me hwe say wo say mo contracting OG say onkoye payment be for logistics for when the share event.
Yes.
And odiska no ayi pew.
And go this can and it's true. Say me boa.
It's kind of say na kan wan say me.
Oh, I was checking my books, but now once logistics in your money ebe kosro. But me make me checking my books. But say we me can say me boa. Oji family go jina ko ya meba. Opa on see me say me defame no say me boa. Eh try no cry na America. I don't lie and I will not lie for any reason. The only
Stage
time
sound light. What first
yes, anything na size carrying na. It wasn't just OG. He was working with other people from his team. Omo na year back. And omo messy show no a big time. Emma Eka ebe gu me so the first ever share concert. I had no credit American slim. I'm not lying. I cannot lie on him for what? I'm too old to lie. I know credit American. So that was the only time I want to buy Juma.
2 months pay.
And yes, be an OG time na ebony wo na oneme ye Juma no. But then, yes, he introduced Ebony to me after meeting her with just 1 week interval spare. And OG never managed Ebony. He never recorded a song for Ebony as he's claiming. That's all I'm saying. Name it swear to no. Yes, okay story I cannot womb. Be proud. I also you're proud. There's never gonna be the Ebony story. I Becca, I am Udin woman. So OG crown no share Ebony. Our club with VIP. Now sometimes now or no share Ebony and only VIP. I na VIP make us say I want to year Juma be a year because that's only VIP and enter the data. So Kasa, it will be share no a week later and I'm introducing my bullet. And the rest is history. But then to go and say I'm a manager, and I'm here say, but you're a manager artist. You think it's easy to manage an artist? So I say, or no manager, I know Timinya, and also Pubi is a ding now.
Organization story.
Omonyeme, Omo comment and Ukraine Americano.
It's moon say United Showbiz. United Showbiz so no member pundits ni bi omo more lean to beam no were not kind to you. They were trying to take where off where
no sir who's that sir panditry no ayadwuma ba ebu na first time me dream say like that me dream say omo can facts like me na as industry guy na me dream so and some I want now can I facts but at the end na me say oh okay so anya say be omo can facts because the fact ana me can say and trona oji di no and an America, but was almost serve and almost my emotion, almost can echo fast personality interview to me. I was not talking about say my OG or baby no. And my OG book rank I say Ebony and took under. I've been on Besomo, I can't send Villa. I'm like, yo, these people. Say, didn't I know crowd as a fake? Pandit trainers, I will be to honor church, emotional there, and not real. It's not real. I mean, because the anime cano is say, Asamna Uji can wouldn't throw. And
Okay.
Ebony Ankasa can say, Ushiami, early part of 2015. Uji used to say, Oji used to say, or the Ebony Mami, later part of 2015. Ebony a candidate, records or it hadn't a more, you know, and again, cast some no na feed yeah. Oh, my get emotional, you know. But Miss Who said, yeah, I'm a punk community. Yeah, it's nice.
Normal. Mate.
Oh,
Mate.
Chiaka, and I, baby, free banner, baby, and Yamidia, baby, ways and Sembia. But I know credit is slim, me, my count is a mechanical credit.
Straight away.
Yes,
Judy.
I'm a big brander. I'm a big brander. I mean to mean transit. Oji no me sena eden. And then I made it. But we didn't throw. And such kind of movie I know, so I'm not lying.
Enti pacho scan what the actually na what the acheno.
Oh, meet the actress, but I was there, I mean, Ghana. Men Ghana be brilliant, you know. As a over banner, like, yeah, what I say, me Ghana, I'm sad, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but still now beji.
Oh,
And now the acheno what the what the acheno so and them ye hu bullet me hu say what the acheno. Na me friend no sisi enka chere say MC scan.
A company's can or moody and you know. I think they was say board of directors near the transition say a bad debt. You be cancel us. He lost and answer BB. But right now they mean taking the decision say me the better and answer me fan.
Omo ka ho no wo pursue omo.
Yes.
Unya omo.
Mikuso.
Okay. Apart from Oji no, why be him na ka ho?
Oh, there were other guys. We normal count. They were like about normally three guys.
No,
Yeah.
omo ye
No
three
one
guys.
name in a Juma. They were working with me.
Okay.
And I won't mess with me big time, bro. Let me tell you, my make sure I did go for the year me. When him say that time, you know, when makeup company, India for makeup company, beer, no more by Bessan Wendy. And me no more casa, no more caso. They're gonna pay $50,000 for the brand endorsement. And I'm good drama and no catch and go for it. Only maybe Wendy deserved more than that. More than $150,000, and I saw the quarter $100,000. Na saa show na me be no momra Labadi Beach na mo share when the share crowd chale sega minimum un ka menyi skana e da no mo offer me no $50,000 no aka menyi say skana. Hello,
Yeah, meet you.
me say bro anka menyi say skana and I India phobic yeah okay we're gonna come blah 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 bro blah 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 mobile oh yeah we're gonna come mobile show ni flop ya ma afi man think microphone and can be sponsors for sika me koje ni nyina be ye meka
Oh,
it I didn't see and anya de ketua o and na industry for no bebre nim asem no and they
but
know
omo
I'm
ka
not
ho asem.
lying. I won't count asem so that they know I'm not like the first ever show concert ni agrofo e de ye mo e nyame nko na mitimi san sorry bi. So as I'm not American, I'm not just saying something. Say I'm not defaming him for what? Me defaming na there. Oju was as I want to discover no who gave him the first mic to hype an artist. I am here. I want to
Wow.
come by Bimbo Crash. I'm a man the first mic so me hype musician. Now discover what they did with then. But then castor ne pepe. Men
And
fabi
tete
nka
madrin
ho.
yem. And
Men
tete
fabi
yin
nka
fa
ho.
ho.
Many being free mu. Emma na me say and na una ye adwuma na odi adwuma no ma me na o videos bebre so on ebo ni so video only video ba ko pe I just on ebo ni studio na or directing so on Tonyo man na say Ebony is one of the first artists onya record deal with just a voice note So OG didn't present any 3 songs to me. So Obi no. Upon no interviews be how can out here when interviews Obi abons OG intro. Men traho Emma OG made intro ngu ebony so. Because in some now all canon, ebony story now all canon. Yeah, he played a part by just introducing him to me, and I respect that. And I always thank him for that. It ends there. DJ Slim
Nah.
Nyame Carter say.
Metiasi pa bullet.
It you know media for the be on my fan and I then like omo munim ne omo kada be no mo buy industry no. E dey be no my industry. Dey no munim buy industry no. Nyame Carter say me as an
Metiasi
artist my
pa.
blow me as an artist bullet from a trouble my blow my yeah. I've been around.
Wuni
Me
madwuma
as
no.
an art, I've been around. Me artist, a trouble me blow ya. Rough and smooth me blow ya. Me the two me fa ebon the blow no. Me fa when the shit. The hottest female artist. Ajuma me my industry. No tiya ne how much to work on. Like me do I say. Yeah, emotional people be na how much to kasa kasa. So what I say.
Mate minua.
And no
Kuma
credit
kuma
dia
to
wo
yam.
hono anu aka no kra no. And you when you emotional say nipa na asem na me aka no. And throw no di. Now I feel now I'm about to say I was see who cares? OG ebe can 1 million times. Ebe didn't try. Maybe I got so didn't try. Me what time pa for the past you name young pa bruchi. Me organa me what time pa. So it's not fair. Me say my OG enka ebony asem. Obetumi aka ebony asem but say all can on no kre no.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Message distribute one record no nyom yen say be ebony no record no nyom da. Ebony, ni en friend ebony. Uni say me busa say OG cast was share girl be or club no. Me busa say girl didn't descend. This guy even struggled to get the girl's name.
Hey.
Yes, because we were sharing just 1 week pet. Bro, I make hard as it. We sharing just 1 week pet. It just say we are managing is and our managing is na no bona head ni fa mbo kra can say mbo ni fa mbo kra oni obi. Oh, because yes na na person say enyame na me ye adwuma no.
Yes, I want ono no akuki adwuma no.
And or the brand me. So utie ba we shallow minded we shallow minded utie oji interview na we find tra na say we but and some no ade na oye nyina interviews na onam na oye nyina no.
Or certain narrative
so
be.
person check. O say
O pushi narrative be.
yes. Minimnia, I don't know what he's up to. And I'm minimnia. Obese or this side now and obese or the bad near all your interviews now or any no. Obese or the two and go for 3 months there. And your bullet the air bonny jumano. Now onumpo and a yeah na. I feel no Jessica and ordinary brand. And it's not true. Say slim me come the OG flowers bemano. And everybody knows it though. Aje
Yeah.
oma nansi ana mo beba radio so yi nansi am some beba radio so ni apakakra mo na emotional for mo kasa kasa say omu ni fact first time gas omu fact but so omu ni adwuma no bo mo nche danim omu fa as omu emotional asem ni say bullet say asem na asem bullet say asem na oji kan entro e no na make e no na so kan wasem say utie oji interview na ensem na
Me resmate my establish connection bi ma. Na me lose video no nti. Me resmate me establish connection. Messages are Eba. We were trying to establish connection again with Bullet, but it seems internet more fan chain. Insurance start to say, yeah, you can create a satellite in a day, or may year free so cry complete. Insurance a year a year to a year, not or may year free soon to a sermon on fan chain. Anyway, Valentine Koyiri. I say I understand Bullet, but what he is failing to understand. What Oji went through with Ebony before he handed her over to Bullet, he equally deserves his flowers. Okay, that is what he's trying to say. He said, so the issue, now I mean, I dicey. Account of OG, any account of a year, Bullet, any the account of Ebony na ankasa, because Ebony no suchire mu time a share. Bullet. And no na Bullet agent so actually say ushia na 1 week pepe. Ushia na 1 week pepe na means me the mission. Enti untimi, I mean you can't, some of the things that you are trying to detail some record nyom na me say sa niam na say Bullet person yourself forget na emwa. Anyway, maybe your phone lines na tum. You can call now. Phone lines are active as I do justice to a Eagle Prophet issue. No, Eagle Prophet issue. Eagle Prophet was spotted. Ewo Kumase ewo Yankasi Reverend Obofo Yankasi chairman. Nema mi yase na tattoo dane bosono nye tattoo ketwa ha. Oso fameko.
Facility Hospital. Women, the CEO of Rich Condos, CEO of Wooden Creed, Young Confidence Support. What's it be? And the answer one will be on. Women Facility Hospital. Women, the CEO of Rich Condos, CEO of Wooden Creed, Young Confidence Support. What's it be? And the answer one will be on.
I'm your friend for back. I see you soon. Hello.
Yes, DJ Slim. I'm not quite in our friend. Oh, Nyame Adu. Oh, Nyame Adu, mini akwaku. You make us so cool, super proud, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. And I have no issue say come once I'm here na the episode touch on.
Why? Your friend is saying, man, glitch or money glitch issue, no.
Yeah.
It is so interesting. Say, glitch for no try to play on Obia intelligence. At the end of the day, they should just own up. Say, hey, this is what we were doing. Man, say, hey, we want the eyeballs. That would have been very fair. That's what I say. Because as you rightly did in breakdown with Striker, no? Business or my investor and all that. So my up front say, hey, the echo in the background, no? We are trying to get more eyeballs. The intimamo funny my personal. They would have been well informed and common emotional like they are. And on the flip side, and so no, I believe that man now almost very important lesson when it comes to say more negotiated terms for any future dealings. Yeah,
true.
Because now no, they will go in knowing say, hey, you can now why investments, you know, only look out for me interest. The upfront you need to talk for terms. Now what who buying said they dealings social media, you know, at least we may control some of the narrative. And going on, so next time I recommend it, just like we are saying, say, hey, Omuna, you're big enough. They should set up something for themselves. And I believe that Omoyan is they can better control the Omopeso out there. When it comes to business, you can never fault an investor. And on that score, for glitch for they only needed to have been fair and frank, because there is from out there, timeline for conversation in is there. A man with the more concerns call prompt and in a timely manner, but they just went, I say, pretending to be best fix it, but they should have just owned up right from the get go. Say, hey, sir, blogger, yeah, we need to answer, yeah, you're putting on. It's just so we will get eyes. Mamma fan in my personal.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
Yes, and they one thing. And they one thing.
Exactly.
Then also MPP for any untumen so there. So there also food drag and many yard.
Sharp.
Ghana, we're a land of laws. We're free will rule of law. And no should be paramount to be at no point never say any individual yet bigger than say if any you hear see it one was near frewa and was phobia and misbehave na now. I'm very disappointed in nothing marking this microphone. Well, I call Ghana School of Law. Yeah, pass it out. Like you should act and not mislead Nipa no Mudimochino. Or Mama Naya said, oh, they are doing something untoward. Masa, to me, Omu and Mrebia or Ghana. So, say, yeah, who discrepancies are? It's within the right of authorities to not say, hey, yeah, fro, Rabetra won't say more. Some more demand helping, like, hey, yeah. And the union maybe na mobile sorti or more touch or more any idea. Another mobile boago fan is the legal team mode. Maybe this are concerts now. No misleading masses never Ghana. And it's very sad to Ghana, Charlie. Who and for that. Oh, for what to say or moon and sharp blind loyalty to party A, party B, you know. It doesn't help anything. We should have Ghana attached. So Ghana, right is right, wrong is wrong. Irrespective of Nipa or party coloring. What do I say? And it is so painful. Say a baby you heard me for Ghana Rosa. Into the agenda military to me this is very sad. Near my politicians, I'm not a fool. A buy wine. Now I'm putting on and what ben on the boa communities no. And like you were saying, so Mujidi say brapa. Why should you have problems here in Vital Sabanian Ring? Because at the end of the day, said the fundamentals the best pussy, whatever the truth is. What I say. So we are just I don't know. There was a Ghana for Hunyans and normal guy politicians or more turning or moving to stupid people like dancing to any stupid tune be or baby. That's very sad. And now when they say so you're born a basso. You're fast and why are dear. The video lastly I was on YouTube to initial and I'm sorry. Why are dear said they mutual so tapping to market and that's exactly what she's done. Yeah. And it's very commendable. Like others should learn. They should take a cue from this. You can say the Ghana music. Exactly. You can say the Ghana music too much. So said the Yemiano Malaka for these are some of the smart moves that we need to make. Nah, in boom me a day like Charlie. A star never prevents the next star from shining. There is big yeast in the spaces like so Pia ever shining. I'm a who be a so. And you know, Mebo Abaso, a silk room for your new so the way, you know. Yeah, you think on the deal, we are a silk room, and you're representing like, my say, we love you, what I say. Say to Nananum, you so remember, now will be people who has on the number, no be people her, Rami Atom, consider myself. What I say, not that we will be a baba. Who you to who? That time now me law faculty. Yep. Mikael pa only school mo Mikael na mo. Oh Mikael and baby I catch me now for say you've made me proud. Like you've really paid your dues. You've gone through the ranks, everything. And still not me no prempe. So like we've witnessed everything and said they all can I also got this stone flowers man because stone is unmatched. pound for pound, then Ghana, dear, Linia, Brapeni, and I said, I think that there was a video out there on it a year. But stone dear, when you size, Naomi, yes, Ghana, dear, or to rap. I appreciate your kind of thing, art. When you say stone is premium, like, or you see, I said, and I'm not being biased because I'm your friend, no. I appreciate art and stone is unmatched. Mr. Momoa, now, putting me on like, don't push it because stone, apart from so, he's talented. And that is, it's without question. Tia, there's naturally more or mobiles more and can't stone, the beer can be. My job was for a bit, so
it's true.
I say shout out to Obia Street is watching. And keep doing the good work you're doing. We're proud of you. And Palit at the end of this, remember personal. Like, like, he is getting some margin more to, like, mislead no. What I say, Chinaman and Casafi. Not the economy, because I know you will be out or bit to me a project here. Intimate more between one and what I say, because we do a channel before MY. What the ano, what I say. When you catch them kind, you may have to yen chinny a can to them. Neja, BBI pepe.
Matikasa.
Right.
Matikasa.
Baba, many
Nyamisha Kwabna Kwatin. Every United States of America. Bishop phone lines no be atum screen as you both say phone lines no edaso wait me so afre 0546362350 forgive me 59 wait me afre na fe so engage in on any of the subjects that we talked about but na Eagle Prophet ewo so a ye can as me pen picture na no te ho no Eagle Prophet picture na te ho eagle no ebie mu da ne bo so kakraka no say minim se na tattoos no nansie no odro ana na wo hodadade a we ana se sie so aso asa akogye ma akɔkye kakra famboro shi sofo na boy dani trim a boy bi pia we see ebegye mu sa sepe maka kyerɛ mu ebegye mu sa sepe wie yemre mu ne ma ebehu no hwɛ mesi Bible no ɛda ho no Obia ne said your file kind or tiasio. Obia ne said your fa Bible no kind or tiasia. Obia so chirem say or no so nyankopon e na yede e man ntiase ni hunumu a wo de yede wo de afa Bible na ekura no. Enti wo kan wo de no obi so kan de. Yesu so aye ba nyina ye ka kire se tattoo de enye na tattoo ye demonic satanic ne hwan meboa enye sa no me ka kire. Okay. Me bacho nti say you mo pachi say Eagle Prophet to a satanic na sana mpese muka me da so de ama me da so Eagle na akasa okore obede pombe na akasa na da ne boso Eagle Prophet ni also okay Isaiah 49:16 menko okay Isaiah 49:16 Isaiah 49:16 maybe kind versions mako 1 2 3 4 5 make kind 5 versions of the Bible. Isaiah 49:16 me pato hwene fa to screen so said e be ya nyina ye beti ase Isaiah 49:16 chapter 49 verse 16 e batwi mu o say Isaiah woman no Isaiah woman no 49:16 49 be country mu say aduanan kron nchichemu aduosia Isaiah woman no aduanan kron nchichemu aduosia what say New International Version was see I have engraved you on the palms of my hands your walls are ever before me. This is the New International Version. English Standard Version or say a New Living Translation or say see I have written your name on the palms of my hands always in my mind is a picture of Jerusalem's walls in ruins. English Standard Version, or see, behold, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me. King James Bible, or see, behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. And a New King James Version, or see, I have inscribed you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me. This is the modern day translation from some prophetic people, some ministry people, telling us that even the good man above, not shiro or yet tattoo, because I have engraved, patcho engraving ye day. Patcho tattoo ye say, okay, me da se bebre. I have written your name in the palms. Mean some say. My din wa mean some say. Set tattoo, yes, a tattoo nye. Me and yan number as a me baby defend it. Me pick arguments ni be every baby me say me defend you be adio. Me ama the enemy defend it. Me the enemy defend me defend you be adio. Sofo bako na wo preaching on tattoo and oyi sa quotation we nam say ene ma me kwankwo. There's another one in Revelation me ba be here no so ama na afi yakọ ne so yakọ boboso, because onu so kirem in describing the Almighty in his glory in the last days of kirem an nine ho kra no ayedai wa twotwo ne ma ayedai asa agu hu. That means say Nyankopon ana obo ade na nkasa na tattoo ayedai e wo ho so onim so de wo ye SDA ni kronkron a kwa asore wo de kwa asore o kwasore nti no wo de ubehu obi ahu dia o so ubehu. Aha nti wo de o si din wo bi se o si eagle. Sofo ne say sofo na mehwe ni preaching ne wo say obi ebetwero bibi ensemfo bi agu ne body bi a o hwe a e ma ne motivation e motivate no on bed draw a service some bi ahu ne da no akodro no mpo ana onye satanic bi antoto ne ho dia ohun ne say if you have any symbol on your body that keeps reminding you of where you are coming from and where you are heading towards, there is nothing sinful about that. Na ka service be impressed ya sanka ya yeti wiase de nka ye ne wan se ye be jage ye bebu atan wa ha, because atemwo no ye nyame pe ne bebu atan, nyame ne bebu atan. Bible na ekura ye no ye kan no obi ane se de okan ote ase o oso obi ane se de okan ote ase me se fa eagle prophet to so, because was sparking controversy kese pa ebe koso wo Ghana say in the next coming week. Tattoo ya na se tattoo nye nyame nipa ne si wo no nyame nipa ne and I also identify as that, because tattoo I say me say wa wo hwe no wo na sisi e wo se wa nkasa tenase wa twe akonwa sei ne tenase tenagwam ne busa wo ho se ade na e bia tattoo no o pesa wo ye, because there are other countries or there are other nationals in other countries tattoo kura so e medicinal ma omo de aduro na bobo aye aduro nkasa ya seda aye ono ye wo no mti edi he unim wiase ete no aye odo ne asomdwe pe ne hia, because inke ekwo me wo the rock krom ho aye Samoa ho no tattoo no aye ya wo to ho nye na ne ya start ye tattoo nti obeba wiase ne ze wa tattoo no de onko heaven ya catch na nti oso ye nka kire wa so ye se wo ye tattoo ho a onko heaven. Me de ma so mo ka kire me sa na ma so mo ka kire me ho na me hu se emwa me den kwa na esi a mo pesa mo kire se obi ye tattoo to no ho a chese wa condemn no ho for life. Because there's another Bible verse that was saying, say, do not etch BB in your skin, because your body is the temple of God. Mebwa. Your body is the temple of God. Into me and Frankie can be answer so home and say. And people believe that tattoo, yes, I tattoo now. When I saw old baby, extra body no one. That means say what condemn home for life. I would advise that whatever you put on your skin, if you want to do it, that is if you want to do it, you should have a proper interpretation of it and know its meaning before, because signs and symbols, you may not understand them, but some do carry a lot of power. Entity and son why? But a assembly, a friend is saying, Titimrim, Oma, you know, there was a tribe, they are part of Omo was side ho. Omo church Romudin said there for identification purposes, yet Kroa, Ufriso, any date of birth, yet Roguha. Me pacho we dey kire so onko sura himem. Oh. Na dey ne esa. So tu kwan na ohun na chi kwan a obetime oyira obetime hu na chi kwan. Enye is that time na GPS ni ho. The only GPS any say e behwe o ha ne ahwe ba bia ekura ofiri so. I reason ni mu e ha de but e wo ho. Enye izo niam akoso wo wiase pay ho me say me yemfa niam anchekere ho. The basic thing is peace, love and unity. I'm telling you, the basic thing to life nyame som na ye peace, love and unity and no ano no odonia sumdue ni ehwe no ano no ye nu to nchen ya bibia ni ho biem niema ya fa ne de chekere ya ho ne de chekere ya ho nyina mesro fa eagle prophet sa to so biem me chairman no fa me chairman no to so fa me chairman eagle prophet fa to so eagle aseho eagle prophet was say so in a more professional way. A man for beka ne ho asem pa. Oba no ni o. Hey, see man, total transformation. Me say, yeah, I until we cash out. Oba no aye papa penyin say see aye young boy all of a sudden. all suffer faden. All suffer faden. Hey, but Oba no said to say. Hey. Hey, you trust. I say, some room you trust. Share. Do not brag about your morals until you have enough money to fund your temptations. When you have money enough to fund your temptations, now when to me my temptation, no, I am for my. That is when and only when you should start bragging about your morals. Now, a new baby that na someone my country say hotel crowd bonny. The hotel dana someone. Or see hotel da so I call that hotel. I didn't know that hotel. On Tiasie and never heard. Or so we shit me, no be me, when him home a woman that say and never heard. Oh, Mr. Bible no quotation be our pebby edgina so the baby a woman. The old pagina should be a dear baby or Bible no a womb. And how one away your bonnet in a way you say, we see. At the end of the day, may say peace, love, and unity. A wo wouldn't yame, said the old do yami sifa, said the old do fellow human beings sifa and no pet. There one chaining in a be her mood will be woman befano interpreted the actual. When a picture way Eagle prophet picture way over way we are. As sometimes a more yakwe say Bible no glorify or glorify poverty. Na I say blessed are the meek, and they shall inherit the into the other be out the Yamisumni out there. More. Hey, no, me papa. So I had the Yananti goes, I remember more. Huh, big man. Me ya more say. Me papa would a former ID go die. Was a me home more. It doesn't add up. Me say. Asema a wobɛkɔ asɔre a ɛbɛka akyerɛ no wokɔ fie afa bible ni bi ne kan biem nyankopɔn nipa na ɔwɔ asɔre hɔ interpret kyerɛ wa wo nso kɔ akɔfa ne kan na wo nso fo adwene to ho na wo nso sua adeɛ ni bi sua bi cause imagine the number of people a back then ɔka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ tattoo yɛ sei ɛna ɔmo Fam chama tuso assess. Yeah, the near much chichiri who too much we ase. Yeah, the near much chichiri who do. Nipa da sani afi ontimi nya hwe ofa ha na say of na bia na nitira yekodo afutuo nko a ya tunufu atu da bia ye tufu ofa ha nya we na wo de enu ti na manfo be break tete aso dem no mo twempra be 20 40 because osro say bo be obetimi ba obeyi ba akokura di kura na enti onyi ge na one ne se ho ntimi nyini mpie na foforo so te ba bi na na de be man so de so o mari loose slide ya obeba afa ho a yangum na nyankopon kire sa ne ma we mu nyonkan twe nkire obi the difference is clear. As a way, by the way. We have a picture now. As a they share black shirts. As an vanity, hey, Masa, hey. You fancy because me would you be out over mad yet the biania you saying is the gift of the Holy Ghost or the gift from God a divine for interpretation and a divine for spreading the word of God say nyame de mawa or the amount and fa ho ni baby a free and fa ho ni baby a free. I am telling you this today. Hey, kwan o refa so de ma Samuel ebia enye sa na o refa so de ma Paul enye sa ebia na o fa so de ma Peter enye sa ebia na o fa so but o de mawa o de ayedai o de amount say yaman yenja amaniema bi ankyekere ya enu nti na bia so futimi kobo adwaman kakra bi ni ache na abun say aniwuo ne fariye nti niema wakasa atia ono ankasa ache nti na afi sesi ontimi nya nyamedwuma biem meboa bebre na echi omo anafi nyamedwuma no magai meanwhile it is not any who you nipa in the first place. You are a human being in the first place. You are only operating a gift. You are the operator of a gift and then say who you superhuman and who you superhuman. Our interpretation of the Bible has been skewed so much over here. But anyway, my fancy answer na religion, the medical culture says one of the doors are UBNC. No one can say yeah, ubenya problem be a we dwene ho a wonti ase. Nti wo de me de besi ase. Na ma de obi bia ase obi oba online behwe bia. Me de obi bia ase. Be share on flip side or Sunday catch you obi no kan che obi say Sundays bia e share. Ewo street is watching ase ni aba be fire ya ba be mo de e course week ni nyina trending stories ni nyina ya de abremo. On subscribe I'm sure like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Munum say say the culture na kasa we are here for the street and the street only. Your friend me DJ Slim production ayo so and then na twetwe mo twa hene and at 36 on the far side I'm supply with graphics. Ochina nyambua na adechi na akokobon kokroko a na say your street is watching for and you do BBS. We wait about comment section ho now also what we drink about on any of the stories that we touch on. But most importantly, keep it real because the street is always watching.